Alright, guys. BLM here. We're back. Another live stream. I am pretty late here, but yeah, obviously the BBCAN finale was tonight, so I said, why not? Let's stream. Okay. Again, I have nothing sorted. Again, I'm so late. I literally just finished recording the review, which took way longer than I thought it would. But yeah, I guess we're playing Captain Spirit. I guess BBCAN happened. Fuck me, dude. So yeah, I just ranted about the finale. That's for 35 minutes. That's something I did. That's why I'm a bit late here, is because that went longer than I thought it would. So yeah, that'll be a review that's out on Saturday. Yep. Claudia sucks. I'll say that. Yeah, truth be told, the thing is, Claudia was gonna lose anyway. It's disappointing that that's the outcome, but it's also that, she took him, but it's she's gonna lose anyway, so it's more so frustration from a TV standpoint than it's a game standpoint. But yeah, it's still annoying. Yeah, you're not gonna be able. Yeah, you're probably you're usually gone around this time anyway, aren't you? But yeah, either way, I thought the finale is actually fine. It's just obviously the fact that Ty won is the icky part of it. But yeah, I mean, again, I thought the jury roundtable was surprisingly good. Seeing Anika argue with Kuzi was funny. Well, actually, what else did we get? I guess, to be fair, is that really it? I mean, jury questions were funny because they both suck so bad.
Maybe we're on the edge.
So at least there's that.
Hey, cool.
Yeah, I'm playing Captain Spirit because I'm doing a video on this for some reason. Mainly because I'm doing one on Live Strange 2, but
We have to get back to the ship right now. Then let's get the heck out of here.
Again, that Daniel playing the veto on Ty was a good move. To me, it's ridiculous if people call it a bad move because it's the reason why he's at Final 3 is because he used the veto on Ty. He was able to build up the relation with Ty because he used the veto on him. That got him to Final 3. It's Ty wasn't going home that week anyway. They were always keeping Ty over Dan. It doesn't change anything. Instead, it's him actively making a move that creates a relation with Ty so that Ty wants to keep him further into the game. Again, I think, the more I think about it, too, Daniel's, so far away, number one, as the player of the season. There's obviously criticisms we had of his game, but it's I mean, I don't even think it's really close at this point that he's number one. I'm debating over Kuzi or Ty as 2. That's what I'm debating right now on my player ranking, where I'm not really sure. Superbad is the greatest movie ever, 10 out of 10. I would say it's an 8 or 9 out of 10. It's good. Tyshawn is definitely a better winner than Ty.
I have a cool kid to fly.
I think for Ty, I think he's around the Pax Bros is where I would assess him as a winner. Where I think he's probably... So he's above Jillian. I think he's probably above Sarah. And then I think it's Pax Bros, Kevin, and Kevin Martin, and Ty. I think they're around the same ballpark. Which, I'm thinking he's probably above Pax Bros.
Cool so far. Let's see.
And then probably... below Kevin? I don't know. Kevin's just such an anomaly that it's tough to actually rank him. I think technically he probably should be above Kevin, but I'm not sure. But again, he's not the worst winner in terms of winning game.
So cool.
But I think he might be the worst player to win. I think that's probably the case. If I were to do a Big Brother Canada winner player ranking, I think he's at the bottom. But his winning game isn't the worst, I guess. I mean, I guess actually, if we're separating the Pax Bros as Phil and Nick, then yeah, I guess Phil would be below.
Beware,
Actually, would he?
Metroid. Watch out.
I don't even know if he would actually. He might actually not be. Actually, it's tough. I think it's like. So Phil was actually like, despite his like bad play, was actually like well positioned for like the first like 2/3 of the game, or I should say PAX Bros. Were like well positioned like up until their HOH.
Hello, Saturday morning. I can do.
But also, it's
I
like
want today.
obviously like yeah, Phil didn't play optimally during that. But also like near to Ty. Ty is like if Ozzy won. I don't feel like that's. I don't feel like that's exactly the comparison I would make.
Only my brain
like Ty is essentially just a worse version of Jackson. In my mind, like I think Jackson like much more like actively like did things to get him like his own positioning, like where it's like with Ty, I feel like all of his positioning in the end game comes from the fact that he won comps, all because he won comps, and then people like were like, oh, he's just going to continue to win comps, so we might as well not even try to get him out at this point and like gain favor with him. It's like all of his social capital is not because he was actually good socially in any way. It was due to the fact that he like won competitions that made people like scared to actually go after him. Well, it's like I feel like Jackson like more proactively made relationships. Like he did have like Cliff and Nicole and made a Final Four deal relatively early on.
Just in case.
Obviously, he has the move to get Tommy out at 5. Where it's like with Ty, I feel like he's just like handed like these things. It's like him. Like the Final Six move, like it's essentially like more so Claudia went up to him and said, "Hey, I'm putting Shania up. Are you okay if that?" Or like I would put Shania up if used to be. Are you okay if that? It's like it's not even like a situation where it's like he tricked her into putting Shania up. Like she just says she's gonna put Shania up. So yeah, I don't know.
Bought me so many cool comic books. She told me never
to be fair, like I mean, Ty had Claudia
I won't.
at the end at least. Which makes it even more frustrating about Claudia. Again, like I mean, like as much as I don't like Ty, I would have voted for Ty over Claudia. I think Ty played terrible, or not, Claudia played terribly as well. Where Claudia really played like the worst like possible game she could have played in the end game in my mind. Where she essentially, like she's at Final 6 with like a 3-person alliance at Final 6, where she beats for sure Shania. Maybe beats Renee. That one's a bit more up in the air, but maybe. And she throws that away to go to a Final 2 with a guy that mistreats her the entire season and a guy that has this like underdog story that is going to beat her at the end. Like it's ridiculous, especially when like she had opportunities to get rid of him by the end. It's not even like a situation where Ty absolutely wins out. Like he was vulnerable at Final 3.
This is Chris to the Flying Fortress. Come in.
So I don't know. It's yeah. I don't know.
Roger, I'm here. I hope so, Sky.
I think Claudia's really bad. I don't know what the actual runner-up. Actually, what is my runner-up ranking?
Not yet.
I did do that, right?
Or because of the storm. This is perfect cover for a snowmancer sneak attack.
When did I even do the?
Keep me
Wow, that
posted.
was 2021.
Yes, sir.
Holy shit!
Roger
I don't know if
that.
it's been that long.
Thanks, Sky.
Was
Pirate.
Anthony the most recent
out.
person I ranked here? That's so
I know
weird.
you're out there, snowmancer.
Okay, let's see. So, where would I have Braden? I think is the question. So, like, Josh would probably be around where, like, Kayla is. Braden is probably below Sabrina, above Karen. So at that point, Claudia would probably be... Like, Claudia and Braden's, like, not that dissimilar, I don't think. I would actually probably put... I think I'd put Braden above, I think. Yeah, I think I would put him above. Yeah, I think I would put him above. Because, like, I think the thing with Claudia is that, like, Claudia just had, like, so many opportunities. Like, it's like she was in a good position for more of the game, I think, than Braden. But then also, like, blew almost all of those opportunities. Where I think like, there were so many points where she could have easily played the middle of the game and just didn't. And through that, actually, like, handed that position over to Kuzi or Daniel. And then again, by the end game, it's like she just like lucks her way into a position where she has 3 of the 6,
Next time I tell you to come, don't ignore
like
me.
3 of the final 6 in her alliance,
But
and then
I-
like still blows that
This
to
isn't
go
a
to the end of a
hotel, buddy.
tie.
I got things to do.
I don't know. It's bad.
Pour yourself some milk.
So Challenge 39 is filming in like a month. Like that's super quick. And it's gonna be weird, like because like so are USA 2 people gonna be on there? Like is Tori not like hopefully that means Tori's not gonna be on, but yeah, it's like I assume she's going to be though. It's weird that they're doing 39 so quick.
Breakfast of champions.
Thoughts on David Jaffe versus Lance McDonald? Like why is he care? Like what? I mean, like David Jaffe is like. It is kind of sad that like he went from like this big game developer to where like he's just like randomly trying to like talk about random gossip that he's like learned. But also it's like why does Lance McDonald care? It's like I don't know.
It's good.
Like to be, I didn't even know who Lance McDonald was
Dad,
until like
I'm
this
not lying.
stuff happened. But it's also like why does he care?
Eggs are good.
Lisa confirms she's not coming back. Well, that's
You
good.
won't hurt my feelings if you don't love my eggs.
Okay, where's Dan on the
Doesn't
final
matter.
juror ranking?
Breakfast.
What is the final juror ranking?
You know what? I'm gonna
I
watch
would
some cooking shows and learn
assume
how to be a
kind
super
of
breakfast chef.
high,
And you
but
can be
like
my
maybe not the
official
very
food taster.
top.
Deal?
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember the
Okay.
list, so I'm looking it up right now. So what? Emma and Netta are above him. And then 3 is Tim. Like, I think that's around where I would put him is Tim. So above or below Tim. I think the one thing with Daniel is that we don't know exactly his win equity.
Drinking beer
Um,
before you eat.
where I did listen to the beginning of the RHAP podcast,
David.
and I believe
Dads are
Um,
allowed to drink early.
so. Taryn did interviews already, and Taryn said that according to
I don't
Daniel,
need a
the
lecture
jury
from my
told
son.
him that he would have
Thanks.
beaten both Ty and Claudia.
I don't
However,
drink that much.
Kevin, who was obviously there at the round table, Kevin Jacobs, said that he got the sense that that Ty would
What
have
am I
beaten
supposed to do in this
Daniel,
fucking town?
and
Go
that
to church
Daniel
like all
versus
these
Claudia would have been
assholes?
close.
Sorry. I
So
swear, okay.
we don't
I
100%
don't.
know yet,
Superheroes
but
don't
I think
swear.
he's 3 or 4.
Looks like I'm off the
I would
team.
probably lean 4 right now. I think he was
Mm.
probably below Tim right now.
You're cool.
But I could definitely see the argument for him
Like
being
Robert.
higher, especially if he has a lot of win equity. If it turns out he beats Ty and Claudia, I mean, I think he probably beats Claudia. I don't think that's that hard to see. But I think if he beats Ty as well, I think I probably would have him
Your,
above Tim.
Arm?
Because I think Tim's game gets a lot rockier than Daniel's. Because like their end game is very similar,
Yeah.
where they're in the majority
Ask me
alliance but
about
just
it,
simply
or,
can't win the competitions.
Say anything
Um,
at all?
But still, despite that, they're still the last person standing from their alliance. Yeah, I mean that's actually what I was thinking of, and that I forgot if I actually mentioned that in the review, but like I thought about it when doing the review that this season's like kind of BBCAN 4. Like the end game is
Yeah.
essentially that, where like
That's
Ty and
fine.
Claudia are essentially like Kelsey
I
and
looked
the
it up.
Pax Bros.
I just want to make sure you're okay, buddy.
To be fair, I mean like Claudia's actually probably actively worse
So-
in the fact that she
so you must be
again like
excited
had
for
the
Christmas.
girly pops towards the end game and like got rid of them for the sake of doing going to the end of Ty, but
always
but again the
excited for
Ty
Christmas.
Pax Bros comparison I think is definitely apt, and then I think the
I
Daniel
was hoping
and
Santa
Tim
might
comparison is pretty apt.
Get
Yeah, Ty's
me
definitely a bottom
new
tier winner.
consoles since
Probably
mine
like
is
upper
broken.
bottom tier
Santa
for
needs to get
BB
me
Can
a
at
new
least
job.
for what it's worth, but
It has to be a console.
still bottom
Basketball
tier.
costs $10.
Okay.
Where I think him and the Pax Bros are like a
since it's
pretty
Saturday,
apt
are we
comparison.
gonna
I
get,
just think
like,
like
Christmas
I think
trees?
it's like a tough thing where
You
like I
said
think
we could get
Ty
real
was more
pie.
out in front
Yes, I did. And
for more
yes,
of the
we
game.
are.
And was
But I
actually in
watched
like
the game
more
before we go,
positions where he
okay?
had direct
But you
control
always
of
fall
things
asleep.
than the Pax Bros.
I won't today.
But I think the Pax Bros were just
If I
better
do,
positioned for
just
more of the
wake me
game.
up and we'll go. Promise.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's like I think I lean Ty above Pax Bros, but I'm not like 100% solid on it right now. I literally just talked about Claudia. Claudia's probably
Now go
like
take
5 or
advantage of your
6.
weekend. Perfect weather outside for you to play.
Was it
Whatever.
below? Like I think
Feel free
only
to come grab
above
me later.
Karen and then the 2 people that were voted out. Like I think Claudia played a really bad game, especially at the end. Actually, that's funny too. Yeah, they were both so close to quitting. I do find it funny too. Zach wasn't at the reunion, yet was at the RHAP show, which means he was in town. Like it's straight up that they just like they were like, yeah, fuck you, we're not putting you on the show. Yeah, I literally just thought about this with Daniel. So Daniel's 4, probably, maybe 3 if he had a lot of win equity on the volunteer ranking. Like, I think the only people that he's for sure below are Emmett and Netta. And then I would say, like, him and Tim are close.
Okay.
Any new 44 thoughts? Not really. I have recorded... Well, actually, I recorded the part of the review before last stream, but I've edited it now. But yeah, I mean, like, my pins are pretty much the same. I don't think anything's really changed. I still think it's obviously between Jam Jam and Carolyn. I think if I'm going, like, edgically, I think I would probably have Carolyn 1 right now. But also, I think it's still, like, very close edgically. But I think practically, I would go Jam Jam.
Come on!
To where, like, I think, like, the fact that, like, we're literally getting these scenes of, like, Carolyn, like, just not seeming to, like, gel with the rest of the tribe, and, like, the rest of the tribe seeming to, like, think of her as, like, a very emotional player. I feel like that's a bad sign.
I could sit on the couch and...
But I feel like that's not necessarily the way the Ed's trying to portray it. But I feel like practically, it's like I just feel like it's so clear that Jam Jam would beat Carolyn at the end, right? Like, we even get a scene of, like, them saying that Jam Jam would beat Carolyn if they got to the end.
I think he just takes them.
And, like, I feel like the fact that Carolyn doesn't have this, like... Because, again, like, I think for me, it was like, if Carolyn's gonna win, it has to be a story of, like, she cuts Jam Jam and Carson at the end. But she's not doing that. She literally just saved Carson. Or, like, again, he was safe anyway. But, like, used an idol on Carson. And, again, it doesn't seem like she has any intentions on cutting the other Tikas.
Goodbye, love.
Does the public vote who would win, Claudia or Ty? Definitely Claudia. Like, very clear that I think the public was anti-Ty based on the, what do you call it? The, fuck, what is it called? BBCAN Awards. Like, Ty didn't win a single thing there. But then also, I think Claudia would have the PEI vote, to where I think she would win easily over Ty in a public vote.
I wonder what Dad keeps in here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do everything, I think. Because I might as well. I don't remember any of this game, though.
I hope I get to go practice with Dad again this summer.
Yeah, so Horacio's not gonna be on 39. That's a shame. I mean, like, it's gonna be interesting to see who is on 39. Like, are we gonna get, like, a lot of... So, I know that, yeah, the rumor is that, like, we're getting a lot of, like, these Spice Lights and Allies rookies back. But is that kind of what we're doing then? Are we just like going back to that?
I shouldn't open the closet.
Drawing board or whatever you call it. I'm not excited for Berna or Logan. There's definitely other people I would rather see back than Berna and Logan. What do you even mean? What do you mean by sports bet for Survivor 44? Oh yeah, if I were picking a winner right now, I would pick Jam Jam.
Mom bought me so many cool comic books.
She's entertaining, I guess, but she's also, like, kind of annoying. But, like, yeah, it's like she's not the worst casting pick.
I miss playing ball.
But she's also, like, not the best either.
Hey, Spider Baby. I think
like, she's like a player that's like, she's entertaining, but she's also, like, frustrating.
So fast.
Because, like, she's so, like, irrational and, like, all the things that she's doing. But again, like, it does technically make for good TV.
Every superhero team needs a supervillain team.
Winner pick. Who was my USA 2? I think it was Desi for the women. And who was the men?
Captain Spirit doesn't need weapons.
I think it was Monty, wasn't it?
Just in case.
Or was it Fessy? I don't remember. It was one of the two, I'm pretty sure. I forgot. I haven't been doing this. BBCAN11 reviews probably like 3 hours, almost 3 hours. As of right now, before the final 3, the video is... Oh, fuck, I deleted it. God damn it. I think it's like 2 hours and 18 minutes. Is that what it was? Where is my count? Yeah, 2 hours, 18 minutes, 4 seconds. So the recording I just did was 34 minutes. So probably cut that in half. I would say it's like 2:35 or so.
What if I
2 hours,
had
35
real
minutes,
superpowers?
stuff like that.
I could protect the whole town.
So yeah, it's gonna be long.
Mom bought me so many cool
Retrospective
comic
Big
books.
Bang Theory? No, I've
But
literally
we
watched
never
like
throw
probably
them
like
away.
2 episodes of Big Bang Theory in my entire
won't.
life.
Damn, you're on fire.
Yeah, we'll see how the player ranking goes though. Because
Ooh,
again, I
rankings
recorded
that
up
make up for
to
Halloween.
number 8 on the list. And I believe it's, as of right now, it's longer than what my BBCAN 10 one was at this point. However, obviously with the BBCAN 10 one, there was like a lot to talk about, like Kevin, even Josh, even Betty, to where like, I don't know if there's necessarily that with this season. We'll see. I mean, I feel like there's going to be a lot to talk with Kuzi and maybe even Daniel. But I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how long the video gets. How long is this game? Like an hour and a half? It's not long,
Answer the phone,
which is
please.
why I'm playing it right now. Is again, probably won't stream super late. I won't be here until like 3 a.m. or whatever. Probably not, at least. But we'll be here for probably at least another hour to hour and a half or so. I'd say probably around like 2. Oh, did 45 finish? Interesting. So finish before the finale of 44 then. So they filmed earlier than last year? Because obviously last year, 43 was still filming. At time 42.
Seek the magic key to unlock the portal to another dimension.
I don't even know what you're talking about. A game show documentary. Yeah, this is just like definitely not as hyped as the BBCAN 10 one. I did stream after the BBCAN 10 one, right? Yeah, I
could
definitely
use
did.
this to
Because
make
we
some
talked about that
cool
before.
armor.
I wonder what my reaction was to that. Because it's definitely more, way more excited than I am right now about a fucking tie win. Let's see if I can find the VOD.
One more piece and I'm almost done.
The fucking exit interviews are coming out at 2 a.m. for BBCAN11. You know what? Maybe should we do that? Let's stay up. Okay, this is what I'll do for the stream. I'll stay till 2 a.m. and that's when RHAP's exit interviews are going to come out, and I'll watch the exit interviews live, and then we'll end stream. I think that's probably what I'll do for the stream.
It sucks we don't use this landing bay much. It's so cool.
Would I have more faith in Tevin or PK on a third chance? Probably Tevin, I guess. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up the VOD. What VOD is it though? I think I was playing Walking Dead, wasn't I?
I can't wait to get a real pine tree this Christmas.
Yeah,
Like
I
we
don't
used to
know
with
which
Mom.
one it is. What if I type BBCAN 10 finale? Does it come up? Or just BBCAN 10? Not really. I just want to see what like my initial reaction was. Fuck. Do I really not have it? I didn't put in the description. Okay, I guess I'll have to actually like manually look up which VOD it is. It was... Okay, it's this one on the 5th. So New Frontier Part 2. Thank God I was playing fucking Walking Dead and New Frontier. What a great game to be playing when talking about the BBCAN finale. This is obviously a lot better, right? Oh, I did put in the description. Why didn't it come up when I searched it? Whatever. Let's see what my reaction was.
Feel I'm here back with another new live stream, and wow.
Yeah, this is a lot more subdued than I thought it would be.
can't believe what we just saw tonight.
I guess it was like more of a shock, right? Like where like this one's just like who fucking cares? But I definitely thought it would be more
The freaking
energetic
key should be
than
inside
that.
the house.
Claudia number 6, I think she's 5. So I have a draft of the list of the like. I think I'm gonna end up recording it tomorrow morning probably, or actually should I just record it tonight after I finish stream? I could do that too. I do have some stuff going on tomorrow to where like that's gonna be kind of annoying in terms of because like ideally I would like to get both the player ranking and the review done tomorrow. Yeah, it's not looking great for that, but I feel like if I record the rest of the player ranking tonight before I go to sleep, I think I can probably get it done. But anyway, yeah, I think Claudia is 5. Because I think she's I think there's actually a debate. Is she above Shania or not? I think she's above Shania. And then, like, I have her above, or I mean, like, so I think it's the Shady Bunch plus Ty. That's the top 4. And yeah, I think Claudia's probably next. Then Shania and Jonathan are the next two after that, which I'm like,
bars around here.
Jonathan is like kind of a weird one where like I think if Jonathan didn't want to quit, I would have had Jonathan higher. But the fact that he like wanted to quit and everything, it makes me a bit like, do I really want to put him too high? Especially when he was like 11th place. It's not even like he like got or 10th place, whatever he was. But it's not even like he had that much of a
so cool
or like that good of a placement or anything. Shanae made the right move way more than Claudia. 100%. That's why I'm saying like that's why it's a bit tough. It's that, and then also the fact that I think Shanae gets like really essentially screwed over in her boot, where like again she gets booted in the spot that she does because she's not part of the final 3 deal that Ty and Claudia made with Renee. However, the only reason Renee was in on that is because Renee won HOH that week. That and also because there was this like general assumption that Shania was like really close to Daniel and Anika, which she like she was ish, but like not any more than like Claudia was. I have not seen the good doctor memes.
You don't hear the phone ringing.
That's the BBCAN11 finale. I thought the episode itself was fine. Result was surprise. I was not surprised by Jonathan's win at all. I think the one thing that I would have like questioned is like, okay, he is again like 10th place, but like him winning, not a surprise, because again, like he has the East Coast fan base, and even then, like you even look at the like superfan community, there's like some people rooting for Jonathan even there.
I need a pin code. What is it?
Should I just look it up? Fuck it. Captain Spirit pin code. Okay, wait, what the fuck? I look up pin code and it gives me like fucking 8 numbers. That's definitely not it. Or is it? Wait, what the fuck? Why is the fucking code that long? Okay, wait, let's see. 42983
Yes.
What the fuck? Who the fuck has a password that long on your phone?
So cool.
Whatever.
Here's my hot dog man.
Was I surprised by Claudia cutting Ty? No, but I wanted to be surprised. I mean, the moment where, like, immediately after she wins, she just, like, embraces with Ty, it's like, okay, it's over. I didn't think coming into the episode there was a chance. But yeah, like, once that happened, I was like, oh, no, it's not happening. And, like, even then, it was, like, probably, like, a 70-30 chance. Or, like, more than likely, she's gonna take Ty. I thought, like, okay, maybe there's a world where Daniel got to her.
Pictures suck.
But no, obviously not. Yeah, I couldn't remember the pin code in Captain Spirit. This game I haven't played in 3 years.
I would love to see hot dog.
Actually, maybe I did play it after that.
Spirit.
I don't even remember the last time I played Captain Spirit. I'm pretty sure it was the last time I played Life is Strange 2. but I don't even remember when that was. Was it 2020 or 2021? Well, this came out 20... Wait, no, this came out 2018, didn't it?
Drink
So I
up.
probably haven't played since 2020 then. So yeah, I haven't played in 3 years. It's not a kid's game, but you play as a kid that has an abusive father.
Beginning countdown to launch. 5,
Daniel, top 20 BB-Can player.
2, 1.
Maybe. Actually, let's look at the list. So, again, I think Ty is for sure the worst player that's a winner, I think. I mean, again, like Phil, I guess, is the one that you would question. But, where is my spreadsheet? There we go.
Yes, hell of a dunk.
Oh, fuck off. Okay, I have, like, way too many things open right now. Let's try to get this sorted. There we go. All right, BB-Can list. There we go. Okay, so Daniel. Again, I think he's around where Tim is. So yeah, I would say he's top 20. Yeah, I'm like looking at the rest of the list. It's like, actually, I don't know. I guess like I could see a comparison between him and Kiefer. Well, Kiefer also had like a lot more jury, had like jury potential, but
How stupid are you? How can you not see
But yeah, Kiefer was like in a lot rockier of a position for more of the game. So yeah, I think I would go as high as like a Tim for Daniel. Yeah, I think he would be a top 20. Where would Ty be on this list? That's the bigger question. So where's Phil in this again? Like Phil's like around the... Yeah, he's 63. I think Ty's higher than that.
Hey, buddy. Can you bring me a beer?
Yeah, like Ty's probably higher than Jed, I think. I think that's probably where it ends, though. I think he's probably like, where is that? Like around 45 on the list or so. I don't know. Like I'm looking at like, so like you got like Derek Kessler at 34. Like I feel like they're around like the same caliber player probably. It's just that like I feel like there's like a lot less, or like there's a lot more like issues with Ty's game that I have than with Derek. Even though I think like their overall game ability is probably similar.
Did you make that for me?
You wouldn't get
So
up during the game, so
yeah,
I
I
thought
probably
you
still
could
have
eat
time
out
below
here.
that. I don't know. He's
I
probably
can
like,
toast
around the
mac and cheese
40-ish
in no
range.
time.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Surprised at Claudia winning part 1, Ty winning part 2. Kind of. I mean, like,
Mom made the best mac
yeah,
and
I think like
cheese.
out of the people
I
winning
knew
part
it.
1, I
She
thought it would
did
be
make
Daniel or
the
Ty.
best
I was
mac and
surprised that was
cheese.
Claudia.
But this is the perfect comfort food
Part
for
2,
a
though, at
winter
that point,
game
is
day.
like, well,
Thanks.
Ty has an advantage, but
Well,
I was kind of
here's the
hoping
first.
Daniel could win it because that would just be funny to see Ty just get shut out. How tired am I?
Best mac and
Borderline.
cheese ever.
I'm not like super awake, but I'm not like super tired either. I'm probably like less tired than I was the last couple streams. I did have an energy drink earlier today, so that's something. So I was like, why not? Kuzi and Anika. I would assume Anika. So Anika,
Didn't
I think, is
ask
like
for a beer? Like now?
probably worse than Betty. And where's Betty on this list? To for Betty probably should have been higher than where I put her, if I remember right. Yeah, she's at 52. I think worse than that. I think probably like the Topaz range. Topaz is 60. I think that's around where I have Anika. Topaz, Willow, Allison, Sarah Miller. Like, that sounds kind of random. But I think that's like around the range I would have her, around the 60 spot. Kuzi, I think, is a bit above that, right? Like, Kuzi's probably like around like Erica. Erica's 36. I guess like a little bit further up, you got Dre, Helena, Cassandra. I think she probably fits within that group. So she's probably like hovering around like the 30s. Like the high 30s, like 31, 32, somewhere around
I got
there.
money on this. Oh,
So I think she's probably below Cassandra. Below Helena. Then I think above Dre is probably, so I think 31, I guess. Well, I'm too far. Like people, like Daniel would move her down, so I guess 32. Because Daniel would be above her.
Dad.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, Ty, I think, is like one of the worst social players, like, to win the game ever, right? To where it's like, even like his fucking like his talk about like his social game, I find it so funny that like he keeps on talking about, oh, I had an underestimated social game, and then like he lists off like strategic aspects of his game. It's like he had no social game. I mean,
More T-Rex. And you
like his, by the way, his jury speech was fucking terrible. Mind you, Claudia's was also like kind of bad, or not jury speech, her jury questioning, like the answers to questions. Like Claudia was also bad, but like wow, Ty was like really bad. So it's like his like he like doubles down on the Renee thing. They're essentially like blaming Renee for her going out. Yeah, like his social game talk doesn't like and like essentially doesn't even answer the question there too. And then being asked, do you play with honesty and integrity, or no, humility? That's what it was, humility. And he was like, he obviously said yes, which is like, sure, I guess. And then also he talks about how like, oh, I haven't lied to anybody. Yet he later talks about how like his best move is like the final six thing. It's like, that's a situation where you lied. It's so stupid. A more abusive father figure, Charles or Joel? I mean, Joel's not an abusive father figure. Like, he's the opposite. Like, he abuses people, like, other people, like, to, I don't know. It's like he is, like, the opposite of abusive father figure.
Zap! The awful green things are flushed into space.
Claudia getting jury, she got one. She got Shania. But again, based on the exit interview, that, like, based on what, like, Taryn said, it seems like Shania was like in a situation where it was going to be unanimous, and she was like, "Well, I might as well give Claudia a pity vote." So it doesn't seem like it's a situation where like she actually like wanted Claudia to win, but it's like, well, I feel bad. Well, I think Danny's De Niro face. I think it's fucking weird. That's how he decided to exit the game. But I don't know. It's kind of funny. At least somewhat notable.
You're too cute to fight evil.
How long will it take for Ty and Claudia to break up? Like 2 months? I think they'll keep up the facade for a bit.
I've read this one so many times.
But I doubt they'll actually last too long. I think they'll do like long distance, which is like not really anything. And then like he'll probably like visit her once, then they'll break up. See, no, like me saying that they'll be together for like 2 months is more so saying that they're not even going to be together. Like they're like going to be like they're not even going to end up meeting up until like 2 months later, and that's going to be the point where they're like, oh yeah, we should probably not be in a relationship. Okay, what else is there? So I know the washing machine.
Now you will learn your lesson and stay clean.
Did Joel abuse Tommy? I mean, one, this is like kind of different anyway, right? But I mean, like, abuse Tommy? Like, no? Like, I mean, the thing is that he, like, they were both hunters in the same group. They both, like, did the same things of like killing innocent people or whatnot to survive, and then Tommy realized that there's a better way of living things. Like, that's what that entire conversation is about. Like when he says, "I got nothing but nightmare from those years." It's not about like Joel beating him up. It's about the fact that he obviously is like, still traumatized from what like they did together. By the way, I mean, like in my last review, I literally go through that scene like line by line. So that's like one of my favorite conversations in the entire game. Best move from Anika? What is the best move from Anika? Like individual move? I don't even know what it would be. Like obviously, there's like a lot of things that like the Shady Bunch did as a group.
That's a nice cold one. Cheers.
But yeah, as like an individual thing Anika did, I don't think I could even tell you.
Man, that was
Claudia,
fast.
Kuzi, and Anika are trending on
Well,
Twitter.
excuse me. Okay, I'll slow down, Chris.
I guess I can see it. Why is
This
Renee
empty can
trending
is
though?
evil. Would Captain Spirit take care of it?
Really? Yeah. Step aside, Mr.
But I did see that Dick is
Captain Spirit is here
says
to
I'm not
recycle.
covering BB
Then you
Can
better
anymore,
hurry. This can's gonna destroy the
and also he's
town.
gonna stop covering Survivor. So I mean that's a travesty.
Man, that was too close. Thanks, Captain Spirit.
I'm
It
always
is
here
funny
to
that we
lead
got
my
2
team
tie
to
winners
victory.
now. But I will say, like, Anika was great this finale, though. Again, like, obviously, like, the argument of Kuzi is kind of dumb. But still, fun TV. Like, I actually genuinely like Anika as, like, a TV character. Like, a lot of people called her boring and whatnot. Like, a floater and everything. Like, I thought she was fun. Like, I don't know. Like her, what was when she was asking the question to Claudia, and she's like shaking her head the entire time, like clearly not buying any of it. That was funny too. What is this? She would not allow. Who's this? Tori? Yeah. No, I think Tori would also probably work with Tori. But yeah, USA 2 is gonna be rough. I feel like. But we'll get to it when we get to it. What else? Okay. I don't even know why I'm doing this game at this point. I've literally been walking around for 42 minutes now, not doing anything. This is obviously going great. To be fair, I don't even I don't actually need to really replay this. It's more so like just kind of like reminding myself of it
Dad never smiles like that anymore.
than like actually
That
like
was so
needing to finish
popular.
it. Even though it's like it's a short game anyway, so I assume we'll finish it. But if, like, I don't finish it by like 2 a.m., then I probably just like won't bother.
Those dishes definitely need a mega clean.
I assume Tori would be on 39 because why? Like they would just put her on everything.
Dad, you sleeping?
How excited am I for Challenge All-Stars 4? I'm like moderately excited.
Hey, wake up.
I'm not like dying for another challenge season at all, but like if there's a challenge season I'm excited for, as like an actual like TV product, I would like All Stars 4 is definitely one I would be the most excited for.
Hold on, buddy, okay?
While like USA 2 I'm probably like more excited for in terms of like I think it'll be like interesting to see like CBS people and whatnot, but in terms of like the quality of the season itself, definitely All Stars 4.
Do I look okay? No.
25 ads said all new players. That's not shocking.
Game.
Completionist kink, I guess that's what you can call it. How many games have I not finished on stream that I've started? Like Gravity Rush 1 and 2.
Shit.
Ratchet and Clank.
Why did you
2016.
wake me up?
I think that's it, right? I think every other game I finished that I started.
I thought you said the pine tree.
Oh, wait, Limbo was kind of a fucked one.
I can't
Where I kind of
even
just like
walk in
gave
my
up by
own
the
house,
end, just like
man.
skipped to the
You should
end.
be careful when when you wake up.
Don't be a smartass, Chris.
I never
I'm
played
on the
Little
move
Nightmares
right
on
now.
stream. That was off
Yeah.
stream that I didn't finish Little
Okay.
Nightmares. I talked about playing it on stream at
Christ,
some
who is
point, which I
that?
never did. Which I wouldn't be opposed to.
Go answer. If it's some
but
salesperson,
I'm
or
also,
some
like,
church
not
group, you
dying
just
to
close
either.
the door on 'em. It's nobody's business. This is our castle, and it's our family. Right?
Do I think it means
Right.
much? Not. I don't think it's like a guarantee. But also, I would not be shocked if 25 is just all new players. Because I don't believe a single thing Spoiler Girl says.
Hi,
Though I would
Chris.
not be
How are
surprised. So
you?
Gamer has mentioned that
Good, Mr.
she's heard, or
Daniels.
he's heard. I keep thinking Gamer's a
Just-
girl for some reason,
Just-
but Gamer's heard
Just?
about Big Brother people being contacted. So like, it would not surprise me if that is a thing. That okay, Big Brother player that like returnees are being contacted for potential return, but like, it's also like I could see that like crumbling and they just
When
do
you're
a
not
whole
playing video
returnee.
games.
You boys and your video
Yeah,
games.
Pink Rose, I believe, is
You
a
should
girl,
play
right?
games
Yeah.
outside like we used to. Like your dad used to. Oh, I know.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I did not pay
I'm
attention to that
old.
dialogue option at all.
But I did see you clearing that snow
Yeah, it's my
off the
favorite
front
character.
porch.
Fucking
So good of you.
I remember her name, but fucking
Actually, I was going
Sean and
for a
Daniel's
nice walk,
grandma.
and I thought
My
I
favorite.
heard a loud noise over here.
Yeah, I saw that. That Spoiler Girl said that
Everything
Monica
okay?
is called, which sure, I guess. Should I tell her? Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah.
If Carl Maria's in Challenge 39, I'd be okay with that.
Profile,
That'd be cool.
but he's okay.
I don't think it's
That
out of the realm
sounded like
possibility.
some fall.
Like,
You
obviously she's
sure
on All
he's
Stars 4, so
okay?
I assume that was a
He
test run.
got all excited about the
I went too
game.
far. Like, I guess we don't know
And he
necessarily if they're
tripped over the
happy with
table.
how
I swear.
All Stars 4 turned out.
Well,
but-
don't swear for your dad, honey.
Still, I
Leave
would
that
assume
to
it's
him.
like,
Must be
decent enough
some
chance.
game.
PR said it's unlikely. Well, that's a shame.
I hope you have something else planned for today.
Like Paulie, I wouldn't have expected for 39, but I think Kara would have been someone I like thought there would have been a chance.
I wanted to fix up the treehouse. Maybe Steven could come by and help.
Well,
Queen Bronte return. Yeah, I
that
gotta
sounds
love
like a fun
Bronte.
job for a father and
Yeah, she's
son.
gonna be a full-on mathematician now, right? So she'll probably do better at the game because of that.
Oh, my dad wants to.
Natalie
he's
Anderson wasn't
super
called.
busy today.
Too
Like it
busy
just
on
seems
a
like they're
Saturday to
like
help you with the
anti-Natalie
treehouse?
Anderson at this point, right?
he's
Like has
tired
Natalie
from
Anderson
work
been
and
called at
stuff.
all since
Plus,
Double Agents?
He's got to support his team.
Maybe he should support.
Like
his
are they
son
just like
instead,
are they like upset about like her
There's
tweets
always
or
another
whatever
game,
that happens?
right?
Like is that why they're like hesitant of her? Even though like they've got other people that are problematic, like more problematic than Natalie
You're a good
Anderson, but
son, Chris.
is that like a reason?
Listen, Chris, I'm only steps away from your house. If you ever feel scared, you can come visit us anytime, day or night. Understand?
Brilliant performance here.
We're here for you.
Okay. Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the actual tasks yet, have I?
Thanks, Claire. I promise I'll see you later.
If CTR bananas aren't on 39, what are they gonna do? What do you mean? What are they gonna do? Like, I mean, I think CT's definitely not on 39, right? Like he's in the middle of the divorce and everything.
what
Like
did
clearly
that
not in the
nosy
right
bitch want?
headspace based on
Oh,
like
nothing,
his
huh?
social media activity.
I was listening.
Bananas
I heard
is
it all.
probably
You
on,
could have gotten rid of her.
but
I tried.
again, like he just, I mean, like actually,
Man, I
yeah,
bet
he's
you wanted to
obviously
tell her
USA
what a
too,
shitty
so it's
dad
like you
you
never
have.
know.
No,
But like I would
she
assume
just
they
wanted
would
to say
want
hi.
him at least.
I didn't say anything, Dad.
Oh, I think
swear.
CT will definitely be open to
Dad,
coming back. I just think like
believe
39
me.
is probably a bit
Jesus.
too soon.
Stop that whining.
Well, I think 40. I think he'll be back for sure. Like I'll be shocked if he's not in 40.
Believe
But I think
me.
39, like right now, where like
Grow
he's in the mental
up.
space that he's in, like I just don't think it's
Just-
a good idea. At
Just
least.
like your mom. Every time I look at you, every time you talk,
Stop it.
just, I see your face.
Just gonna say like Trishelle.
Why?
Actually, I forgot that was a thing. But yeah, they did. They did have
She would've
Trishelle
never
talk
taken
about
the
it.
car that day. Never.
Alright, yeah, so again, buy Life is Strange. I definitely need to buy Life is Strange 2, which I definitely don't have installed right now. Uh, but yeah, I guess we'll do it through. I should be lagging. I see it on my end. Unless, like, audio is or not, but I see the video playing fine. Yeah, I guess we'll just do another new game. So again, I'll play this until, like, 2. Oh, you can actually skip all these? Oh, I didn't realize you could actually skip. And then again, I think what we'll do is we'll play till 2. At 2,
Yep. Cool so
I
far.
will watch
Let's
the
see.
BBCAN
What about
exit
the armor?
interviews, and then we'll probably just end. Oh, is Mike fucking up a bit? Well, that is great. Yeah, everything should be connected. I guess I could, like... I unplugged everything and everything. I unplugged it and replugged it back in. Okay, yeah. I think it's good for now, at least. Yeah, I heard about Whitney, too. Which, again, like, I don't believe anything Spoiler Girl says, so it doesn't really matter. But, yeah, I heard that. Like, I see the Spoiler Girl. I don't even think am I following Spoiler Girl?
Should he
I don't think I
be
am.
dark or
But, like,
colorful?
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I just see her tweets all the time for some reason. Because that's the Twitter For You page at this point. Yeah, like, the first thing I see, too, is, fucking a tweet from Kirsten McInnes about beats. So, that's something. It's so, actually, yeah, I'm scrolling through Twitter, like, everything is Anika. Or, like, someone posted Anika's jury vote. What you can say? Oh, the waffle thing, right? Yeah, that was kind of a dumb fucking thing. But yeah, then Anika's fight.
He won the POVs, and of course he sees closer to Daniel. He has no social game whatsoever. Him on me and Daniel see. Firstly, I didn't even say anything. We'll go to tie him.
But I do love how, like, yeah, she just, like, instantly pops off. That is funny.
Ew.
But BBCAN11 is, like, much, like, the finale is, like, much easier to spoil considering there was an entire audience there. And it was filmed, like, hours beforehand anyway. And then also it's, like, again, like, it's not that hard to, to predict that. Left Behind speedrun. Actually, like, I did watch some, like, Left Behind speedruns today of the remake, at least. That's what Anthony Caliber is streaming nowadays. I guess I just skip all these, right?
I just like... You're drinking beer? I don't.
But yeah, I never did end up submitting a Left Behind speedrun. I think Donut's a bad video game company. I don't think they're necessarily bad. I just think they're...
Oh, since it's Saturday,
like,
are we... Okay.
not the best at writing. I think they make interesting games, obviously. I do love Life is Strange 1. Outside of that, I mean, it's like, it's definitely a lot more rocky. See, the problem is that I would have to end stream and start it again. That's my hesitancy of doing doing a Last of Us speedrun. Because, like, technically I'd rather do that than this. For sure. But yeah, I would have to, like, end stream and start it again. And the VOD will be broken up, and that kind of bothers me. Wait, I'm in the wrong room. I'm a fucking idiot. When's the next USA split out? We don't know. I would assume relatively soon, but...
Come on!
Whenever a gamer wants to do it. Wait, did I just enter the same room again? I'm a fucking idiot, dude. How the fuck did I enter the same room again? Just delete this VOD? I mean... I feel like it'd bother me. Like, that's the entire point of the VOD channel. It's just because, like, it would bother me to not have the VODs. But I believe the only VODs that aren't there are like the literal like 2 second, not 2 second, but like literally like 1 minute things of me saying, okay, I'm pretty much done for tonight. Like after like stream had crashed, or that like one time during the hurricane where I said, hey, I'm probably not streaming tonight because of the hurricane.
Okay.
Like that's literally the
That's
only
a good
VODs that
start.
aren't on the VOD channel.
Now it's time to build the rest of my costume.
Do nothing. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I should add that, shouldn't I? BBCAN11 to the list.
That was your last ride, Shark.
I'm definitely lower on the season now than what I was like a few weeks ago, right? I think the peak of the season was the double eviction. I think after that it was like a really slow crawl at the end and like really frustrating to watch, obviously due to the tie of it all. I think it's worse than Here's the Villains. It's worse than the Traders. Like I don't even know if I'm going to bother putting Survivor Michigan All Stars on the formal list, but I think it's worse than that. Is it better or worse than Rise and Fall? I think the highs are much higher than Rise and Fall. Yeah, I think it's better than Rise and Fall. So I think it's number 4. Or 3 if I'm not including Michigan All-Stars. I think there were 12 shows on the list already. Already closed it. Yeah, there's 12 shows.
I could protect the whole town.
Which is kind of insane. I mean, we're only 5 months into the year. Or like 4 months technically, like because obviously we're not even through May yet. But yeah, I'm already have 12 shows on the list. There's going to be 2 more by the end of this month. How many were on last year's list? There was like 23, right? Or 24? So like this year's definitely going to be like, it's for sure going to be longer than that, right? Because like I already have, like, I mean, let's just say I don't put Michigan All-Stars on, but I'm already going to have 13. Then like guaranteed shows, BB 25, Survivor 45, Amazing Race 35, All-Stars 4. I assume USA 2 will be this year. BBAU, Traders UK, Claim to Fame, A&W 15, Amazing Race Canada, Traders AU, BBUK, Traders NZ probably, Mole. Actually, is Mole this year? Mole might not be this year. Considering I don't believe they filmed yet. I believe they're still in the casting process, so it might not be until next year. So even the Mole season 1 like didn't air until like a year after. Again, don't know if House of Villains is coming out. Do we know if Amazing Race Australia is this year? But let's just say it is. So that's 14 other shows. So yeah, that's already like pretty much in Survivor UK also. So yeah, that's a guaranteed 28 shows. So yeah, this year's gonna be longer than last year.
That's how you dominate. That's it.
What is this about Jeff Keighley? What did he tweet? Oh, this is the this is just Summer Game Fest. Wait, is this just Summer Game Fest in general? Yeah, these are just the like teams that are going to show up, right? Which, yeah, it's pretty much like every like decently. Actually, is it pretty much like every like publisher, like well-known publisher? Like, what's a big publisher that's not on this list? I think they're all here, right? Oh, I guess Konami isn't on. But either way. Are there 6 challenge seasons? Is that where we're at? Well, I guess, yeah, is Challenge 39 going to air this year? I guess it probably will start, right? I don't know if we'll finish, though.
Hey, can you get that?
Where's the phone?
I can't wait to get a real pine tree this Christmas.
Sure.
Like we
there it is.
used to with Mom.
Game?
Answer the phone, please.
Yeah, so yeah, we got Ryder Dies, UK, Argentina, All Stars 4,
okay.
USA 2,
Hey, who is that?
and then probably 39.
Keeps
Yeah.
calling.
I don't know.
It's like, fuck me, dude.
Who is this?
I love how, like, they're all at the bottom, too. I believe, like, the little bottom 3 of my list so far are the 3 challenge seasons.
Uprising Church. I'd love to tell you and your family about Jesus, our righteous Lord and Savior.
And, like, I assume All Stars 4 will be higher than that, especially based on, like, the talk about it. But
we're just watching the game.
Well, always remember that our
I wonder how the structure of the season changes if Ty self-evicts. I mean, definitely changes a lot, right? To be fair, at that point, like, do the girly pops just went out?
Chris, who the hell are you talking
I guess it's like, it obviously radically changes things, right? Like, to the point where, like, it's not even, like, possible to truly calculate. But let's see. Let's try, I guess. So if Ty leaves, Santina's the next HOH. She nominated Dan and Ty. Instead, she probably nominates Dan. Probably Dan and Shania then, right? Yeah, I think Dan and Shania. Daniel won the veto. Probably thinks the same. Probably Dan goes home anyway.
Maybe I should help Dad clean the house.
Actually, I guess it's kind of weird, though, because at that point, we'll be one less person.
You suck.
It's like we'll have one less jury member, too, which is also funny. Yeah, Ty wins that next HOH. Hope was second, so I think Hope wins that. Hope. I mean, I guess at that point, like, Hope wins that HOH. Kuzi wins the following HOH. Like, would they target the girly pops is the question. Because, like, after that, after the Kuzi HOH, it's Claudia, Renee, Claudia. So it's like, it's kind of girly pops running things after that, HOH-wise. So I guess it really comes down to, like, who exactly they get out. I assume Santina would have been one of the boots. Like, I think Santina will probably still go during that Fatal Feast, because that's Kuzi. Yeah. Oh, I forgot what World Champ. Did I even mention World Championship? Oh, so actually it's 6 without even Challenge 39 then, right? Yeah, if it's Ride or Die, UK, Argentina, World Championship, All-Stars 4, USA 2, that's 6 already. How the fuck are there so many fucking challenge seasons? Like, how are there 6 challenge seasons guaranteed to come out this year? Like, that's just stupid. World Championship, I think it's above. So it's above like Argentina, UK, Ride or Dies. Like next on the list, I think is Perfect Match. Is it better than Perfect Match? Like, I don't know, maybe. Like, like Perfect Match is not a great show, but like I at least like.
Look at you now.
I don't know, it was a fun show to have in the background at least.
Like that.
What
can we do?
But like, to be fair, I probably like actively enjoy aspects of World Championship more. Then you got like Physical 100. I'll probably put World Championship above it, I think. And I think when we get to Pressure Cooker, I would have it below Pressure Cooker. I think that's where I'll go. I want to see Danny back on Survivor. Danny McRae? No. Or, like, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I'm not, like, dying to see him back. I would rather see him on Challenge again than on Survivor. Where I feel like if we're going from a Survivor point of view, it's like I feel like there's so many other people to bring back other than Danny. Best show I watched this year, scripted included. I guess still Here's Villains. Or maybe Last of Us. I don't know. I think I'm in this like such a weird spot of the Last of Us TV show where like I think the more and more I'm removed from it, the more and more I'm like, okay, I guess it wasn't like entirely bad. But I feel like it's the type of thing where like I'll rewatch it and then I'll like realize, oh yeah, I was annoyed at that. Okay, I didn't mean to skip that.
That's Noctarius' son. He looks like his dad.
What was it? Oh, Danny from 44. I completely forgot his name was Danny. But yeah, I know, like, all kind of same thing. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but I'm not like dying to see Danny back either.
Everything okay up
Um,
here? Aye, Captain. The sky is clear
like, yeah,
for now.
I mean, like, he'll be like, I assume he's gonna come back if they ever return each season soon, at least. Like, Jeff Probst seems to be pretty high on Danny. Based on the On Fire podcast, when he talked about Danny, he talked about him. Oh, that's why we got great players like Danny. It's like, I guess. But yeah, like, he's really like hyping up Danny as like
That's
a
not
great
Terrence's
player. So it's
son.
like, I assume
like
Jeff
his
really
dad.
likes Danny. I think Danny is someone that they would bring back as of right now. But again, like, we'll see.
There's my
Like when they
loyal
eventually do
guard,
return each season.
Sky Pirate.
Hot take: Renee is better character than Kuzi. I think they're on the same level for me. I think the thing with Kuzi that I'm like starting to wonder as more and more time goes on, how much of it is actually a character? I guess to be fair, like Renee's not a character. Like I think that's actually Renee also, but like with Kuzi, I think my assumption is that she's playing this up for the camera. But like also, I think like the more time goes on, I'm like, how much is she actually playing this up for the camera, and how much does she actually
now
like
I can
this?
resist to reveal the full arc to my next adventure.
Like, I think she's playing a lot of it up, but also it's like, I don't know if it's everything, though. Because it's like, I feel like it just based on her overall jury philosophy. Like, unless she's, like, also basing her jury philosophy off of her character that she's hamming up, I feel like part of it's just genuinely her. Of her being this, like, self-centered and, like, only looking at everything from, like, her own perspective. Wow.
Harry did say
That
mean
is
things about
bad.
Dad, but I can't.
Oh, you're talking about
really
Last
see
of Us?
this.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's obviously just inherently it's unnecessary. But also I think it allowed Last of Us to at least like go to the mainstream, like even beyond obviously just the gaming fandom.
These are my favorite baseball players, even if I don't understand.
But yeah, I think there's like aspects of the original story that are like so integral to be as a game that are obviously lost in the show. And yeah, it's like also it's like obviously just like certain aspects of it you can't really translate from game to show, and then like obviously just in general they had to like condense certain other things to where I do feel like I'm definitely getting a copyright claim for this. But yeah, I think as a whole, like I for sure prefer the game no matter what. But like for an adaptation, like it is a good adaptation. Like as much as like I complain about it, like it is a good adaptation of the game for the TV medium. But it's just one I like the original way more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I say Butte. I'm pretty sure I do say the I need to unpiss myself. That's kind of why I feel like that's part of the reason why the review is so long, is because I do like talk a lot more about the character stuff. Well, also there's a lot of like complaining about people's hypocrisy across the season as well. No, so I'd probably go like too in depth on like certain strategy stuff, but still, whatever. No, I don't think we ever like officially found out what happened to Maul. Which I obviously like she wanted to reveal it, like they would have said it on the show tonight. But I assume it's something that like obviously she doesn't want people to know.
Without the keys.
If she wanted to share it, then like why wouldn't she say it on the episode?
Sucks this landing bay much. It's so cool.
But obviously it's something that clearly wasn't enough to get her kicked off the reunion like Zach did. So it's obviously like, it must be something that like production themselves are very like understanding of.
No!
But I do find it funny how like they just didn't bother to invite Zach, despite Zach literally being in town. Like actually, I wonder, was he there? That's what I wonder. Like, was he actually in studio? And they were just like, no, you're not getting on stage. Like, is it like a Chris Kattan situation where like Chris Kattan was like at the finale but wasn't allowed on stage? All right, yeah, I did this in the other playthrough.
Let's see. What do we need?
What time are we at? Fuck me, we still have 40 minutes. Fuck me. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm already bored of the game.
Bring me a beer?
You already drank a lot of beer.
You already drank a lot.
Bartender. Now get me the goddamn beer, okay?
If I never did rewatch my Detroit video, I did want to do that. But I'm happy with how the Detroit video is doing, even though obviously, like, again, in the grand scheme of things, not great, but for a video game video, it's performing like fine. It's doing better than my Heavy Rain video at least, so that's something. It's already has like double the amount of views that my fucking Burning Shores video has, so that's funny. I never even got the outfit, did I? Poor guy. I think he got what he
I can
deserved.
take the pain.
Oh, I forgot. We haven't talked about that. Yeah, like, so yeah, supposedly, like, Dateline has reported that like there are talks at CBS about doing a celebrity all-star season of Big Brother.
This is Chris to the Flying
And
Fortress. Come in.
all right, first up,
Roger.
I think
I'm here.
they miss.
I hope so.
Like, I think they
Skyfire.
phrased it weird.
What
I
do
think
you see
100%
up
what
there?
they mean
Have you
is
spotted
a celebrity
Snowmancer?
season of Big Brother.
Not
I don't
yet.
think like another
Only
celebrity
because
Big Brother
the
season.
storm.
I don't think they mean celebrity
This
Big
is
Brother
perfect
All
cover for a
Stars.
snowmancer sneak
I
attack.
think they just
Nice
mean
shot.
a celebrity
Keep
Big
me
Brother
posted.
4.
Yes, sir. Roger
But I think they
that.
just like phrased it weird.
Thanks,
But
Skyfire. Over and out.
I think it's very possible.
I
Obviously,
know
I mean, due to the
nothing,
writer's strike and
Snowmancer.
everything, it makes sense
Come on, I got money on this.
that they would do another celebrity Big Brother to fill out that time. I would personally prefer them to just do an all-star season, like a condensed all-star season, get like the bigger names back.
So glad
Because I think
got
that's
my hang
the
with
chance
Mark
for them to
already.
do so.
This Stroud's pretty nice. And she
But
likes crystals.
yeah, again, like I would not be shocked if we do get Celebrity Big Brother 4 this year. Oh yeah, I have seen this clip from the RJP. Yeah, the RJP event. Which gets really funny. There were like that many
I
alumni
hope the
there.
Flying Fortress is safe after the snowstorm.
That was not a foul.
Yeah, like you can like literally see Zach in the background. Wait, who is that? Wait. Is that Kane? No,
Don't
that's not
worry,
Kane, is it?
people.
No, never mind, that's not
Captain
Kane.
Spirit will
I was like
always
thinking for a second, like, is that Kane from Survivor there? Which it would make sense if he's Canadian, but I don't think it is Kane.
That tunnel's done. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like so many like Big Brother people have like the bigger names said that they would come back for like a shorter season. To where like
good
I think
job,
that would be
Chocolate
the
Hog.
time to do it, is to do a shortened like celebrity style season, but with all stars. I think that's where you can get like Vanessa back, Derek, Danielle Reyes, Rachel, and Rachel would say yes either way, but like you can get Rachel. Possibly Janelle. Who else said they'd do a shorter season? I think Dan said that he would consider it, right? I don't know if Will would. Will said that he would do Celebrity Big Brother. But even that, I think that was like kind of facetious oh my god, I can't fucking pronounce words today. Either way, I don't think he was like being super serious when he said
I
that.
bet the water heater's sleeping again.
I mean, the thing is, like, would they get June? Like, I know June would do it. It's just that would they get her though?
Wish I could draw like this.
Which, like, I
Not
don't
having
feel
today,
like they
Mom.
would put her on. But then I guess, like, for diversity mandate sort of sake, like, it wouldn't be. Yeah, I guess it makes it a bit more possible. I don't think Taylor would come back. I think the more and more times goes on, more and more I'm like, I don't think Taylor's like, I don't think she wants to play again.
I hate going in there.
Like the sense that I get every single time I listen to a Taylor interview is that she's still like struggling, with like coming to terms with her experience. Towards like, yeah, I know she said it, but I think like when actually asked, I don't know if she would do it, especially now, where we're only not even a year out from when she's played.
I think I'm not alone.
It's weird they like added this stuff like all in his fucking head or whatever. Which I'll probably do it for a McChicken. I don't know. Janelle, like last I heard, was like not wanting to play Big Brother anymore, right? Like Nicole Franz will probably do it, right? But yeah, like if you're doing a Winners at War for Big Brother, that's the like I feel like that's the only way you can do it, right? Is to do the shortened season. Probably also smaller cast too. That would be funny. Is like you get Derek and Cody back just from the first boots.
Yes.
Last I heard, Nicole wasn't wanting to play again.
Well, that wasn't too hard. I have tape. Now you will learn your lesson.
But that was
and
like
stay
immediately after
clean.
22. But I feel like she's the type of person that, yeah, like if she's like contacted, I think she'll probably just end up saying yes. But also, she is starting a family and everything, so it's like I don't know if she's like, I don't know, like needing Big Brother.
Drink
I should
up.
pulverized it. Where are we at? Fuck me, it's not even been 10 minutes. Ugh. What do you even do with the car keys? Can you actually do anything with that? I mean, I assume you can, because why else would they be here? Paul, I'm not sure. Like obviously turned down 22. And like since then I feel like there's continued to be like seeming like more negative on their experience, where it's like I don't know.
I can't wait to get a real pine tree this Christmas.
Marcellus is definitely not coming back. Like
Hope
Marcellus
Dad
like
doesn't
blocks
get in
anyone that
trouble
mentions
for me.
Big Brother on Twitter. Where I believe Rob and Taryn are both blocked from Marcellus, if I remember right. Because I remember during their BB3 blockumentary, they just like looked up Marcellus on Twitter and realized that they were both blocked by him.
I can't go
What?
to Mantroid's planet without finishing my costume.
Oh, fuck off. Okay. I think at the time, yes, for Paul. But I think now, like, Paul just seems to be kind of, like, sour on things. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if he's, or they're, like, dying to play Big Brother again. It's in here, right? Wait, isn't this where the Alpha is?
I could take over the town with this army. Or the world.
Is that not where the Alpha is? I literally did this last episode, or last playthrough. I just don't even remember where I did it at.
I never get tired of Hot Dog Man.
Kaser, I don't know. I mean, he's kind of like still around. So it's like he's not like it's not like he's like
Locked.
disassociating himself from Big Brother.
Dad keeps in here.
Or like he's like Hannah had her like that game that she ran, right? Whatever it was, and like Kaser was a part of it. So it's like he's still like doing things. Like I kind of doubt that he would do like a 3-month season again, especially like once we're not like, because like at the time that like COVID was happening and probably had like a bit more free time and whatnot. But where are the clothes? Whatever. Be like now, I don't know. I could see him doing like a 1-month season, but not sure about a full-blown one. And also, it's like, I don't know, would they want him back for like a full-blown All-Star? Like, if they do All-Stars again now for whatever reason, like, would they even invite Kaser back? Like, maybe, but it would feel kind of weird, I feel like. I think it'd be funny to see Kaser back. Like, just see, like, can he actually make the jury this time?
So glad I did my English homework already. Miss Stroud's pretty
Brittany,
nice.
I feel like
She
Brittany's
likes
one of
her
those
stories.
that she was like, if it's a short season, she would do it. But I don't think she's like dying to do a 3-month season. Wait, what am I looking for to get the outfit?
Fa la 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 la. Christmas, Dad.
Whatever. We'll do this, I guess. Oh, fuck. Wait, is that all you have to... Oh, no. I accidentally finished the game again.
Just, cleaning up the house and stuff.
On
Well,
a
like I'm
beautiful
accidentally
Saturday
finishing the game.
this, you should be playing instead.
Well, it's laundry day. Dad's watching
Finally
the
cast a
game.
jury vote with
So-
small cast. Yeah, if it's a small cast, like everyone's
It's
on the
your
jury,
job to
right?
clean the house.
Like he finally, he could be on the jury.
Actually, I was going for a nice walk, and I thought I heard a lot
Yeah, I know.
of
Rachel's
noise
like
over
said that
here.
more recently. That yeah, she wouldn't do a
everything
full blown
okay?
season, even though she was like dying to be on BB22. I don't believe it. I think she's 100% more likely to do. Like again, if it's a 1-month season, she's like instant yes. 3-month, I think she'll be like a little bit more hesitant, but I think she'll still do it. Like unless there's like something serious
yeah.
going on in the outside world for
Dad
her, like I
was
think she's
tripped
like
and fell. But he's okay.
pretty likely to
That
do it.
sounded like some fall. You
Again, this
sure
is a woman that
he's
literally wanted to
okay?
play while pregnant.
He got all excited about the game. And he
And like was
tripped over the
begging
table.
producers
I
to
swear.
let her
Well,
play.
don't swear for your
Like
dad,
essentially let
honey.
her and Alyssa
Leave
both
that to
play.
him. Must be some game. Whoa. Those look like nasty
If most
bruises.
winners were willing to come back from Winners of War
What
season, but
happened?
not Dan and Will, do I think they'll still do it? Probably. I mean, it depends like how far into the process they are.
Just go for
Like I think if it's like
friends.
Oh,
they're starting it off and like they call Will and Dan, they both say
Kids
no.
at school.
well,
Like
be careful.
maybe that would be enough to deter them from the entire
And if
thing. But I think if
anybody
they're like,
bullies you,
okay, we contacted everybody,
you can
and
always
like
tell
most
them.
people said yes, but only
You
Will and Dan
understand.
said no, then I think
Okay,
I think they
thanks.
might go ahead with it
I do
anyway.
have to go.
All right, honey.
Especially if it's like
I'll check back with you later.
it might turn out to like I think it could be like a
No,
Survivor
me
situation.
and Dad are going
Where like
shopping.
Survivor, like they
Okay,
actively went out of their way to do a
I
winners
think I've heard
season.
enough.
Where like CBS
I'm
like
going to
essentially
talk to
told them to
Steven
do a
about
winner
this.
season. Like I
Going
think
back
like
to
with Big
check
Brother it
with
could be a
your
similar thing of like
father.
okay they're gonna like let CBS themselves tell Alison Grodner
Listen,
to call up all the
I'm not
winners.
trying to hurt you.
And if that's the case, then yeah, I think they would still
We
do it
wanna
without
help.
Dan and Will.
You're not
Because like
in
again, they
trouble.
would have done Winners at War
You
without Boston
haven't
Rob.
done anything. Just stay put. and
So
we'll
yeah,
come by
I
in a
think
little
they would. Who would it be? Like I mean, like legitimately, like who would be on a Winners at War for Big Brother at this point? Like I don't know if Taylor would do it right now.
So what did that nosy bitch want?
But I guess we'll include her.
Oh, nothing, huh? I
Xavier,
was listening. I heard it all.
Cody.
You could have gotten rid of her.
I think they
I
would
tried.
skip Jackson, even though I believe Spoiler Girl is claiming that they're calling Jackson.
Oh, you wanted to tell
I think they would
that I
skip
gave you little
Jackson.
bruises, huh?
No, I didn't say
Casey would be
You
on.
wanna
Josh
blame
would
me
be
for everything?
on.
Is that what you want, huh?
anything.
Nicole would be
Please
on.
believe me.
Jesus.
Steve,
Stop
I think
that
they'd skip
whining.
Steve. Derek would be
Not a
on.
baby anymore. Oh,
Andy,
boo-hoo,
I think
Daddy.
they'd skip.
Believe me.
Ian.
Grow up.
Ian might say
But
no,
I-
Just like your mom.
but
Every time
I
I
don't
look
know,
at you,
maybe. No, I'm pretty sure Danielle turned it down for 14. From what I understand, Danielle's turned down 14 and 22. But what, 22 was one where like she was like considering it though. The hype this moment up, but yeah, like he probably like breaks the bone, right? Yeah, like I assume she wasn't called for 18. I mean, that would have been like really random. Actually, let's see something. But yeah, like 18, like obviously like that. I think that was like more so dedicated to like people like Frank, and James and whatnot. But yeah, where are we at now? God damn it. Do I want to do another playthrough? I don't really want to. See, good thing I didn't do a full-blown stream on this game. I do. If I was doing a full-blown stream, I'd feel a lot more comfortable switching games. Yeah. Again, like I don't know how much I want to stream. We're like, technically I'd stay up till 2 so I can watch the exit interviews because I think it will be interesting to see those. And like I might as well get my reaction to it if I'm going to watch it before I record the player ranking anyway. But that means we still have like 20 minutes. So what do I do for 20 minutes without ending stream? Without like changing the like separating the VODs or whatever. I forgot Tears of the Kingdom came out, didn't it? Which yeah. Here it's good. I won't play it. Here it's good. First 20 minutes All-Star Battle. How long are All-Star Battle episodes? I assume like an hour, right? Like normally an hour. Like I'll say like 40 something minutes. Where did I even find All-Star Battle? Is there anything I can actually like do right now in terms of like talk things through about things? Am I solidifying the player ranking like that's right now before the interviews at least? So again, Daniel 1. Kuzi or Ty? I think that's like a question. Like I'm thinking Kuzi 2, Ty 3. But I think it is up for debate.
What is this planet? I don't know.
And it's gonna be weird too because like most of my Kuzi section is gonna be me complaining about Kuzi.
Hey, cool.
But it's like I'm gonna call out like all the bad things about Kuzi's game. And like that's gonna be the majority of the time we talk about Kuzi. And to be fair, actually that's gonna be the same thing in Ty though.
Then let's get the heck out of here. Oh no, the control panel's not working.
Actually, what do I even say about
We're
Jonathan?
stuck in the middle of nowhere.
I'm starting off. So I've talked through. So the only people I haven't talked through yet are Ty, Claudia, Daniel, Anika, Shania, Kuzi, Jonathan. I was like, how much is there to really say about Jonathan? Yeah, so video so far is 24 minutes. I want to see where the BBCAN 10 one was at that point.
We're saved! It's a miracle!
No.
It's a miracle.
It's just me, Captain Spirit, who can bend all matter to his will.
Actually, I guess it's around pace, actually. I thought it was, like, ahead. Or, like, I thought that, like, this one was longer, but I guess it's around the same, actually. But I assume the end of it's going to be shorter, though. Because I doubt I'm going to have as much to say. Oh, yeah, so it's a minute and a half longer as of right now. But again, I just doubt I'm going to have as much to say about Kevin. Or, like, about, like, anyone as long as I did with Kevin. Like, how long did I talk about Kevin for? Yeah, I talked about Kevin for 10 minutes. Or, like, 9 minutes. See, I'm definitely, like, not talking about anyone for 9 minutes on this player ranking. Get dragged for doing that at player ranking before? Doing what? Oh, is the link to the episode? Okay. On Daily Motion? I fucking hate Daily Motion. Actually, did they change their logo? No. Yeah, I probably won't watch it on stream. Daily Motion always like runs slow for me too, which is like the annoying thing. Wait. The premiere's an hour and 5 minutes? I love it, like, that's something I never even put together. It's all women, isn't it? Like, I love it, like, that's something I just, like, never thought about for some reason. That's, like, all women on this show. Why did they make this show? Like, is this actually, like, directly inspired by the challenge? Just the first scene? Oh, you mean, like, just talking all negatives? Yeah, I've done that before. I think Cassidy was one of those. I think on my top 10 player video, me talking about Parvati was like, I talk all about her negatives and just, like, forgot to talk about the positives. So, yeah, I've definitely done that before. And like with those sort of people, it's usually because like I come into the video like feeling like I had to explain why they're not higher, and through that like I obviously focus on the negatives of like why they aren't higher, but then like just kind of forget to talk about like why they are as high to begin with. And like I think part of it's also because like I assume it's like kind of obvious at why they are as high as they are, but technically yeah, it should be part of the video obviously. Oh, is it produced by Burr Murray? That's funny. I didn't know that. There are 10 seasons of Bad Girls Club already? When was this again? This was like over 10 years ago now, right? From the same season? They can't spread it up. Spread it up. Spread it out. Why am I actually watching this, by the way, on stream? Well, that was quick. I just saw the RJP finale podcast where it got uploaded on the RSS feed. What time are we at? Fuck me. Still 14 minutes. Wait, what's so notable about this opening scene? Oh, Natalie's such a threat. There are 10 aired when the season filmed. 11 in season 2. Okay, so these are like people from the most recent season. Another one from season 10? Why is everyone from season 10? They couldn't, again, they need to spread it out more. Another one from season 10? Really, it's like, how lazy.
Beware, man.
They can't lose these bitches.
Watch out.
I don't know how much you could hear this, by the way, but I might as well like not even like play this, right? Like they get okay. Why did it just buffer there also? Oh, is it about to play an ad? I think that's probably what's gonna happen. Isn't it? Or maybe not. Yeah, let's just go to the main menu. I'm not gonna play this anymore anyway. It's funny, like it's still funny to me that like shows like this exist though. Like these shows that are like clearly just like set up for like women to be fighting. Yeah, it's just gameplay. We see alliances right away. Oh, season 7! Someone from season 7. Thank God, that's a lot of cleavage. It's just like every single time they like show shots from like their seasons, them fighting with people. Imagine I do a video on All-Star Battle. On our season 7 person. Can they need to spread out the seasons? Okay, I think the video froze on me. Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's just buffering for like no reason. Let's see. Yeah, whatever. I love it again. Like at this point, I'm just literally wasting time on stream. I'm just like literally just waiting until 2 o'clock because why not? I mean, you did a ranking. How do you rank them? Like based on like entertainment or what? Or like how good they are at All-Star Battle? Oh, this is annoying. I don't know why it's buffering every like 2 seconds now. No, I don't think it's my internet, right? No. Three hottest chicks. Oh yeah, it's just like buffering every 2 seconds. Oh well. We're still fucking 10 minutes. God damn it. So yeah, I'll probably still try to record the player ranking tonight, just to get that like out of the way. So I don't have to think about recording it at least. But yeah, again, I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow. I do then work over the weekend. Yeah, Monday I should have a bit more time for things, but so the next two videos will be the BBCAN videos, obviously. Season review will be on Saturday, hopefully. Again, if I can't finish it, then like that'll be something, but I should be able to. Because all I have to do is edit the 35 minutes of audio that I recorded tonight, and then I got the player ranking, no matter what, should be done by Wednesday. Then what's World Championship review next Saturday, and then Amazon player ranking, and then the 44 stuff. Which straight up, the channel is in a bit of like roughish spot right now, in terms of views and everything, like consistency at least. But oh well. I will see how the BBCAN stuff does. I'm assuming it's not going to do particularly well, considering like the lack of like enthusiasm for the season. Like BBCAN 10 stuff did really well. Like the BBCAN 10 review did like surprisingly well. And actually, to be fair, didn't the no, actually maybe I'm misremembering that. Yeah, I don't think the mid-season Power Rookie did do that well, did it? But you only got top 55. There's that many. I guess I assume there probably is. How many people are on each Bad Girl season? That's something I want to know too. I was just about to be introduced to the most strategic player. Well, see, I should allow me to see that on my own time, so I can really get entranced in falling in love with the most strategic player of the season. Also, like the entire chat is just menace at this point. Yeah, like a fucking Bad Girls Club just scared everyone away. Actually, now I'm looking through chat. It's actually only been mess for a while. Actually, yeah, pretty much ever since you said watch the first episode of All-Star Battle. So yeah, I'm gonna blame it on you. All right, but yeah, 7 minutes until the final 3 exit interviews. Which, yeah. Ten girls a season? So like 100 already by that point? How many are on that season, actually? Predictable and boring finale? I mean, yeah. I thought the episode itself was fine. I thought, like, there were fun moments. But yeah, like, obviously, predictable is probably more in line. Like, didn't I say this was the worst possible outcome last night? Or maybe I said Claudia taking Ty and then Claudia winning was the worst outcome. But this is probably the next worst outcome. Actually, I don't know. I guess like Ty winning and then Ty, like Ty winning HOH and then Ty taking Claudia and then Ty winning. I guess that's worse. Because at least this is like, oh, well, Claudia's an idiot for taking Ty. But also it's like, I mean, is she though? I think that's like the big thing. It's like she probably loses to Daniel too. But obviously it's like, yeah, it would have been better TV though. Yeah, Actually, while I'm here, I might as well set up the Premiere file for or like add the audio record tonight to the BBCAN Premiere file. Because why not? I'm just wasting time anyway. Yeah, I need to get 2 images, don't I? So probably gonna have to get one for Final 3 and then one for the Final 2. So let's see. So if I don't edit anything out, which is not going to happen, but if I don't edit anything out from the audio I record tonight, then the BBCAN review would be 2 hours and 52 minutes. Which, again, that's not going to hold. I don't know, like, how the fuck did I talk 35 minutes about the finale, though? Like, I don't know how it ended up being that long. Like, that'd be funny, actually, if it turned out, like, they cut the feeds because of Little Mermaid. But I doubt that was the case. Yeah, there's not even that many gaps in this. Like, how the fuck did I talk about this for 35 minutes? Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is Canada's vote. That's like halfway through. I'm talking about Canada's... Wait, so how long did I talk about the Final 2? Yeah, so that's already talking about Claudia. How much of audio is that left? 14 minutes. Okay, I guess it's not as long as I thought. But still, it's like, yeah, how long did I talk about the Final 2 for? Like, how much did I rant about Claudia and Ty for? Is it still Claudia? No, this is Ty. Okay, this is me talking about Ty. Okay, yeah. How long did I talk about Daniel? I think I talked about Daniel for a bit too long, too. Because I also complain about, like, I don't understand why Daniel's hated. Actually, I should rewatch the intro. Actually, yeah, I'll re-listen to the intro. Let's see how much this has aged well. Okay, I could not even hear that last part.
Making a lot of questionable decisions, which just ended up working out. And I will say there were frustrations during the first week and also towards the end of the season, but that doesn't really take away from the entire product as a whole, which might not be up to par of the last few BBCAN seasons, but I think it's still a very solid season in its own right.
See, I feel like I was a lot more positive when I recorded that. Or it's like, now I'm like, okay, this is actually probably kind of a bad-ish season. But, like, it's still not the worst. But, like, is solid the term I would use for it? I feel like that's probably not the term I would use for it. But I don't know if that's, like, enough to, like, re-record it, though. I'll probably keep it. Did I take out the Anika thing? I don't remember anymore. Because I think I mentioned that Anika is a great player, or is a good player at one point. I was like, oh no, I need to cut that out. Okay, that's Kuzi.
Of Ottawa, and it's like Zach ends up being like such an unlikable presence across this season. He had moments being fun going a long way. Show and kind of details his strategy.
Oh, that's Daniel.
You also get an intro to Nika, who it's like coming in, she's just gonna wing it, not knowing anything on the show. Which, to be fair to her, I do feel like she got some decent game sense at points, though. Ozzy kind of works out like you expect.
Okay, I think I did re-edit that already. Whatever. Oh, $1 Million Island reaction. All right, let's see what this is. Yeah, we got 2 minutes now. Oh, that's perfect. This is 1.5 minutes. Is this the same one? I feel like this is the same footage. Like, is my computer just running slow? I'm too far. I do have, like, a whole bunch of programs, though. I do have, like, Audacity, Premiere, and, like, a whole bunch of stuff open, so that's probably a factor. Well, I also have the stream, like, this stream playing in the background. So that's probably why everything's, like, taking so long to load. Alright, there we go. Like, how's the show work again? Like, what's the format again? Like, I know there's like these bracelets and everything. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to watching this, but I'm also like, do I really want to go out of my way to? Yeah, I feel like there's like nothing of substance here, though. It's like, okay, it looks like people are on an island. Yeah, it's just kind of a whatever preview. They're really showing this guy with a beard a lot. This looks like the most generic. Wait. From the creator of the voice in Big Brother. Are those the same people? Like, is it just talking about production company wise or what? Whatever. Does it have a date yet? Oh, but also today, I believe we did get the episode descriptions for Black Mirror, so that's something. It's 5 episodes. So that will be interesting when that comes out. I don't know why they haven't released the date, though. Like, that's fucking weird. They bothered to, like, go out of their way to release the episode titles and descriptions, yet still didn't release a date. You gain or lose your bracelets and challenges. Yeah, I believe... Yeah, I did remember that challenges were involved in everything. Oh, fuck off! There's a 2-minute countdown for the interviews. How long are the interviews? Hopefully they're not super long, too. I mean, how many people are they... Like, it's just the final 3, right? Yeah, okay, final 3 interviews. Like, the Anika interview is only, like, 6 minutes. But also, like, the Renee one was, like, 10. So, I don't know how long we're going to be here for. But, whatever. John DeMol Jr.? Oh, was it always Junior the one that created? Like, I know John DeMol made Big Brother, but I assumed that, like, I didn't know it was John DeMol Jr. Huh, maybe it was. But yeah, so, like, he created the voice? I guess he did. Good for him, I guess? Yeah, I didn't know that, though. Yeah, I knew he made Big Brother, right? I didn't know he made the voice. He made Fear Factor, too, so thank God. Yeah. Imagine I do a Fear Factor retrospective. That's not happening now. Alright, here we go. 5 seconds.
Ty, hello. Hello, how are we doing? I'm doing well, how are you? I'm feeling good. It's a surreal moment, but I am feeling a lot
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
How well did you know the show before you came on?
I tell his audio's a bit overexposed.
Very well at all. I mean, I was a new fan. I watched a couple of seasons just to get myself prepared, but I am nowhere near a super fan, so I had to figure things out along the way.
Who knew?
Did you do anything else to prepare for the show? I read some books. I read The Art of War, and I read The 48 Laws of Power. That was it.
Good on him.
That was it. Who would you have taken to the final?
This is such an awkward interview.
I would have taken Claudia. That was something
Uh,
that I would do.
yeah, that's obvious.
My word as much as possible, so I definitely would have taken her. How about Kuzi? If you had been able to go to the end with Kuzi... Oh, pleading the fifth. I want to answer that question. Okay, all right. Tell me more about the Hope situation. How do you feel about the whole thing? The situation is unfortunate. I think that...
Actually, I forgot. He never did an interview with Zach, did he?
Personal relationship. I tried to get him on the same page in terms of the game, but that particular Lettergate situation made things very rocky between us, and I explained to him...
I wonder why.
He would have communicated with me what was going on so that we could have figured it out before it got as messy as it did. But towards the end of the game, I think that he realized that I was genuinely trying to be a good person and a good player to him.
Were you?
Rekindle things before he was unfortunately evicted. we saw this.
Like, you can see Tara like being like, well, what the fuck do I even say now?
Were you ever really planning to leave, or what was that?
I was definitely thinking about leaving. Like I said, me and Zach, that was my guy, my right hand. And
How the fuck did this guy win Big Brother, dude?
Again, from that point, we only had one perspective. We didn't have both perspectives. So I was like, do I really want to be in this game that I feel has lost its integrity? I was considering leaving. However, I needed to not just think about this one particular incident that is ultimately not evicting me from the house. And I read a letter that we all got from home. My letter was from my mom. That's my number one fan. That's my heart and my soul. And
Like post show is just gonna make me hate Ty even more. I'm probably.
watching me on Big Brother Canada, so that ultimately pushed me to.
I'm too. I will say like to give some credit to Ty at least. I did feel like he seemed gracious after he won. Like that's something I'll at least give him a little bit of credit for. Even though I'm too, he did like just like scream out in there, but I think that's like a genuine reaction and everything. But like I felt like in the interview he did like a meet like with Narissa right away. Like I felt like he was like at least like kind of like a bit more genuine there.
Okay, all right.
Wait, what did he say?
On this win?
Zach will not be getting commission because he's self-evicted.
Oh.
Okay.
Was that like the official line he had to be told?
The most challenging moment in the house would have been probably losing Diness. I think that, losing Zach was a big hit, and then losing Diness right after that pretty much destroyed any alliances or alliances that I could have had. So at that
Like that's the reason why you did as well as you did is because Dan S was gone. Either Dan S was still there, you would have lost every fucking comm.
I knew that she would prioritize the girly pops over me any day. So at that point, I realized that it was going to be me against the house at that point.
What was your favorite part of the experience?
My favorite part? Come on, man, I just won the show.
Who do you think should have trusted you more?
I think
you could tell this is a leading question.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say she didn't trust me, but at the same time, she realized that games weren't necessarily aligned, that she needs to do her own thing for the time being.
Oh, wait. Okay. He's saying that Claudia should have trusted more. He literally just told Claudia, like in the previous episode, that he would have voted her out if she did keep Zach.
And Kuzi should have trusted me more. I feel like Kuzi said she trusted me.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of revisionist history for sure. And like I think like with this season, obviously we're never gonna like know the true like truth of everything, because of the no feeds.
Of the house guests talked about sometimes not loving the way that you talk to them, but you got 8 of the 9 jury votes. So what was your strategy for jury management?
So first of all, I didn't know that I was offending people with the way I was talking. Things get heated in the moment, and people say things or talk certain ways.
Like okay, this is the thing too. Like so, Ty just genuinely is like he's just a dick, right? But like doesn't know that he's a dick. Is what I'm assuming. Like he's like so egotistical to where like he actually genuinely believes what he's saying.
Regular times. However, I do feel like I am as blunt and as straightforward as I can be.
Like when he says that, oh, I haven't lied and everything. I think he genuinely believes that, right? Like this isn't him like playing up for the game or anything. Like this is like him genuinely believing like what he's saying.
Well, I try to just tell you what I think it is. So that can come off as kind of close.
Paul Jackson and potentially.
However, in terms of jury management, I do think that
I don't see like I don't know. Is Ty like I could see Ty being a religious guy, right?
To connect with people on a personal level. So when people are in situations where they know they're about to be evicted, for example, I do provide a lot of comfort, and I think that shows people.
Okay, I think I'll do double speed since I'm a little bit far behind now. Okay, I think double speed's a bit too fast.
What was the thought process there?
I genuinely wanted to bring Renee into a final with Claudia. However, she did make a comment to Anika that made me question whether she would feel comfortable with me and Claudia sticking together. So again, when I see a threat to my game, I try to ASAP, and that's what I do.
Were you worried that when Renee went to the jury and talked to Kuzi that you would sort of tell Renee that you did try to put Renee on the block under HOH?
I think that Renee already knew that. There wasn't a secret that, Renee was never a priority to me. I did try to work with her multiple times,
but why do you lie to her then?
So, in my eyes, if you're not trying to work with me, then you're working against me. So you knew that I was going to try to tell you at some point, and, she went to jury with that knowledge already. So it was really up to whoever else what they told her, but she knew what she stood with me the entire time. I was as honest as possible with her, with the time that we had together.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly what I expect from Ty, though.
We'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to go visit EI first, plan a little trip in Miami, so we'll see how things turn out. There's no pressure on either side.
I don't think this changes anything, in terms of my opinion of Ty.
Did you expect to win so many competitions? Did you think that was going to be your game going in?
I knew that I would be a comp beast.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I was going to say.
The puzzles and trivia and skill competitions the way I did. When I look at my resume, only 2 of my competitions were really physical. The rest of them were skill based, they were trivia based, they were puzzle based. So I did surprise myself in asking that.
I mean,
was able to execute the same way in other categories.
again, like, I'm pretty sure he's, like, not including the comp that, like, had you smashing the pieces and then putting the puzzle together, which, like, the beginning of it was literally you running back and forth between the thing. And then he's not including the hamster wheel thing, where, like, that was also very physical, but just so happened to end with a puzzle. That was also, like, a very easy puzzle that he himself struggled with.
Guys ended up kind of being taken out. Was that part of your strategy that you, like, take out all these other big guys and then who can compete with you in the physical comps?
That was never the case. I honestly wanted to work with the guys at the end. We had a pact.
You targeted Rob week 2!
That you wanted to destroy this house and just duel it out and then to see who could pull out the winner.
When Rob wanted to take you to the end.
My guys that was my final team. So, when I thought that it was getting too much for us to control, we had to take Rob out so that we can continue with our machine moving forward.
Tell me about your relationship with Daniel, because when Kuzi left, there was a lot of tension there. There were some accusations of spinelessness, and she really wanted him to go.
Should I rename the stream? I probably should do that, right? Not that really matters, but...
Daniel picked Anika over her. So I took everything she was saying about Daniel C with a grain of salt. I knew that Daniel C had done me a favor in the past in saving me, and I knew that I didn't want to evict him just because of what Kuzi felt about it. I do think that he earned the right to keep fighting this game, and I wasn't going to punish him because of how another player felt about him. So, yeah, I made my own decisions. Obviously, like I said, I took the opportunity to hear everything Kuzi would tell me, gather as much information as possible that I could use moving forward, but ultimately, I'm going to make my decision that's best for my game, and Daniel C staying in was best for my game.
Should I change this to just chatting? I don't care now. Yeah, we'll just keep it to that.
The ability to basically control their HOH. After the first time, what was your...
Am I happy Ty won BBCAN? No, I'm not. I mean, it is what it is, but no, I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm worried there's going to be a lot of revisionist history with Ty. Like, people are going to, like, think of him as, like, a great player moving forward. Like, it's already happened with, like, Tyshawn. But even, like, at least Ty BBCAN11 is, like, actually, like, a competent player.
It's not putting you on the block. Well, like I said, at that final 6, when I was able to get Claudia to keep me off the block, and like you said, hand me the power to send Shanae home, I think at that point I was right in the middle of the house. I think both sides needed me to play for them. So in order for me to play for them, they needed to be on my good side and keep me on, or to keep themselves on my good side and to keep me off the block. So I think Anika just followed suit, thinking that I would do what she wanted me to do with her HOH. That wasn't the case, but nonetheless, she knew she would be taking out a target that she would target nonetheless. So it worked out for everybody, I think. And unfortunately, Anika just couldn't pull off a win that was critical for her game. I couldn't play the power veto for everybody. Claudia pulled herself off in that veto. I didn't win that.
I mean, this is fine.
Herself, just like Anika could have won it for herself and extend somebody else home. So I can't take the blame for everything.
What's next for you after this win?
I'm gonna go talk to my mom, see if she needs any help with any money, any financial stuff. I'm gonna start doing some more charity work. I've done charity work before this, but now with this money, I think I can do more, impact more people.
Actually, what was his job? I don't remember what was his job beforehand?
Thank you, Ty. Claudia, hello.
Oh, thank God, Claudia.
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am good. A lot of
I would have probably voted for Ty.
Why?
Oh no. You know what? I don't know. This game is so hard.
That sounds about right.
But we're in here trying to make the best decisions.
Yeah, the exit interviews from RGP just came out. So, like, I was going to end stream earlier, but then I realized, like, well, I might as well just react to this on stream. So, yeah, I'm watching these before I end. Because I'm also planning on recording the player ranking right after this, too.
The information that we have, I was never afraid to stand with Ty at the end. Maybe I should have been. Maybe that was me thinking I was naive, but I believed in the game that I had played.
I think at the end of the day, it's like, Claudia doesn't win anyway. Like, I think that's the thing. But, like, still, it's like, you probably should still cut Ty. It's been fine. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I was at work today. I also got caught up on both the BBCAN and Surround reviews. I obviously watched the BBCAN finale. So I've been, like, kind of doing, and then streamed here. Then still also plan on recording stuff right after this. So, I don't know, kind of doing a lot of stuff today.
Before the double eviction was around, when you kind of decided you were going to go to the end with Ty, was that just because you didn't feel like you could beat him and that would be the easiest path to get to Final 2?
I don't know if I'd say it was an easy path or anything. I just felt like, we had went against each other, and I felt at that point in the game, and the way things were going in other relationships that were happening, that we would be a powerhouse duo together rather than against each other. Like, if we kept going after each other, it was going to be us out and other people still here. So I think in that moment, it just kind of
Would it? Wait. Again, like, she's saying this when, like, so this is at Final 6. Like, if Ty goes, and to fair, she wouldn't have had an opportunity to get him out until Final 3 anyway. But, like, again, like, she had half the house. Like, she had half the house was the girly pops at Final 6. It's like, whatever. Who cares? Season ranking. It's low at this point. It's not the very bottom. I don't think. I think it's. I compared it earlier in stream to probably BBCAN 4. So like, there's definitely like good moments here and there, but again, it's kind of a slog of an end game. Not a particularly likable outcome. But still like solid-ish season. But like towards the lower portion of the BBCAN ranking. I would say it's only above. It's for sure above 8, probably above 7, and then like maybe above 4, and that's probably about it. Though.
I feel like there wasn't enough emphasis, like if I'm being transparent on my drinking management. I had good relationships with people, but I see now how these people might have been hurt or felt that I cut people in this game. And
yeah, who would have guessed that you cutting your own allies would have caused them to be hurt? Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like that's what it sounds like. Is that all she cared about was like getting the final 2, and just assumed like her game would be good enough for people to vote for her. I guess.
But to me, like that was me surviving in this game, and I feel like I had to make those hard decisions to be here today. You have to adapt. You have to put yourself first, and I did that time and time again. I get how it could rub people the wrong way.
Did you though?
But I don't think I would be here if I didn't do that.
Was there a specific
moment? Like that's also like not fully true, right? I guess like you could argue. I mean, like if she does turn against Ty and Ty is against her, then Ty probably does target her along the way. But like from an outward like just numbers point of view and everything, she definitely had the numbers.
That you remember where it was like, okay, this was the decision point where I'm gonna go with Ty.
I mean, I guess it probably would be the double eviction, like through that, because it was that, and then it was when he saved me with the power of veto the next week, because through that double, I wasn't expecting it to go that way. Like me not putting him in the block was a gesture of me showing him like I.
And that obviously worked out.
Having him use it and put me in the situation he didn't see that one coming. Should have thought that through. So I think that really like tested.
By the way, how did you not say that for a worse mistake?
From that experience, and then him being able to win that power veto and show me, okay, he wants to work with me too. I think it was from there that I was like pretty locked in on like that being a final 2 for us.
Did you ever consider going in a different direction at any point?
Yeah, I mean, once he knew that Ty and I were going to be in the part 3, Daniel C, kudos to him, he was fighting to change our minds. And I was sitting there and I was counting up the numbers and I was considering everything, and I was like, am I being naive? Am I being silly?
I also like to be fair to her about picking Daniel C. Like I can understand the hesitancy there. I think it's kind of like a situation like Godfrey with Ashley. Where Godfrey would have beaten Ashley, but like he cuts Ashley because he's worried that she obviously has a diaper alliance on her side. Like I can kind of see that, and like I think Daniel probably beats Claudia anyway. When like looking at the outright numbers, but like I can understand why she would be hesitant because like obviously he would have the crown, you would think. So I can kind of see that from her point of view.
And it's so hard to know. You don't know what the jury's thinking. You don't know what everyone is saying.
Who would I bring back for another season from this? I'm probably Kuzi, maybe Santina, Renee. That might be it. Like I wouldn't be opposed to seeing Anika again if she were like to actually want to play the game, but I don't think she would, so probably not. Yeah, I mean like also same thing with Hope. Like I think Hope's a really fun personality, but also it's like he probably won't really want to play the game.
So I did consider it, but
So I think that's probably about it. Maybe JM.
That decision did go.
We're looking at like an earlier boot.
Why do you think the jury voted for Ty over you?
Oh, I don't know. They obviously didn't see as good of a game I played. No, he has played a game he should be very proud of. These wins that he has accumulated, there's a lot of them. At one point in the house, everyone was against him, including myself. So I get it. I think that he has really shown himself and been able to save himself and get himself here as well.
Yeah, these are pretty basic answers though.
I don't know. I wish they would have been a little bit more open-minded to the game that I played, and I think, like I said in my speech, a lot of people doubted me in this game, and I truly feel like I played an all-around good game. What's done is done, but yeah.
2044. Yeah, I talked about this earlier. Jam Jam or Carolyn. I think if I'm going purely Edgic, I would say Carolyn, but I think like looking at like how the game is structured and everything, like where like I mean like also like edit it plays a factor into it too, but like mixing like the fact that Jam Jam has a good edit, but also like practically I see him winning at this point, I would go Jam Jam.
Were you surprised by that?
Yes and no. Like Renee is a big fan of the show. I know she was going to look at it objectively. She has said to me before, like if Ty makes it to the end, he very well could have my vote. Like she has said that to me. That was said the time before I had the wins that I do, and so I I mean, I would have loved to have her, behind me, but I get it, and there's no hard feelings there.
What was your thought? What were your thoughts on the Hope situation? We saw you reference the situation a little bit in your speech. Did you think about maybe going a little harder on that? Like, what
Yeah, why didn't she?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like aggressive in my.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's not really Claudia to do that, though, is it?
Because it's true, like I wanted to play this game, I wanted to be here, no matter what.
But I love how like I've spent like most of the stream not even playing the game that I meant to play. At this point, that's fine.
The letter gate, all the gates, like oh my goodness, there were so many in this house, and I think I just tried to stay out of most of them. Like I said, I'm not in on the conflict. I don't like it, but yeah.
So, can you tell me about the double eviction? Because it was definitely surprising to a lot of people that you...
This feels like a longer interview than Ty's.
You then chose to evict Shania over Renee, and I know you talked later about like fearing the Shania...
Yeah, this is 8 minutes already.
Anika, but you were
I guess
all in
Ty's
the
was
final
9.
four, so why was that such a concern?
Yeah, I mean, we did have that Final Four, and I truly just felt like in those weeks...
I completely forgot about that too. Yeah, she fucking had a Final Four, Daniel and Anika too. That she just like threw away.
Where we were, considering the idea that we maybe could work together in this game, and I could see that Shania, was getting closer to Anika.
Really, it's like really actually that makes it so much worse. That she was at Final 6 with a Final 4 with Shania, Daniel, and Anika, a Final 3 obviously with Renee and Shania, and she still decides to just do a Final 2 with Ty at that point.
And then what? And I just felt like I was going to be the first person out. I don't know, maybe it was the wrong decision. I can't get caught up on the what would have happened, but in that moment I just felt like Shania and I's game was, kind of going in different directions, and I felt like it was a decision I had to make.
What do you mean? You were in that Final 4 deal. Oh, it's so stupid.
Well, what were some of your favorite moments from the game?
Oh my goodness, there's so many favorite moments. Like when it comes to comps, some of my proudest moments were in Get a Grip, and then these last comps that I've been able to pull out. And then
Was that the name of that comp?
My house, so many laughs. Like honestly, just the moments where we're like sitting all together and have these funny clips like the daylight savings. Like that is hilarious looking back. Or Manitoba Tudor moment. Like all of those things.
Yep,
are really
definitely
fun.
know what that is.
With my girls like celebrating. Like there's clips of us celebrating in the bathroom. There's clips of me and Shania jumping on the beds. I think those are special moments in here where I was celebrating with like people that I care about so much, and those.
How old is Claudia again?
What's the future with you and Ty?
Oh, she's like 25, isn't she?
It's really hard to play this game and to get to know someone in here, so I think we're just excited to get.
Ty best player of the season? No.
See what happens. Real world, maybe just start with going on.
I think Ty's 3 or 2 or 3. I don't know.
You kind of like broke up with him. Right?
I'm leaning towards 3. Oh fuck, that's part. I forgot. I even mentioned that in my review. Do I keep that in? Where is that? What week is that? I have no clue what fucking week that is. Where is it in here?
Girls, which puts him in a very good position had he stayed. He also was during his conversation.
I probably should re-listen to this just to make sure I don't say anything like it doesn't make sense anymore about Ty. Because I think I recorded a lot of this review with the assumption that Ty was going to get taken out at some point before the end.
Now he does go on and
because like this, most of the review is recorded around the time of the Fatal Feast.
Just shows his overconfidence in the game, where he talks to Kuzi immediately afterwards.
Oh, this is about Ty. I wonder like how much do I talk about Ty like in comparison to every other player? Because I feel like most of the video, not most of the video, but like a good chunk of the video is like focused around Ty.
Also quit, but still, this massive downfall for Zach outside of these like.
Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna bother trying to find it. Well,
that did happen.
So, did that turn around at the same time as like the game decision?
I don't know. Yeah, does Canada have daylight savings time? I don't know.
When Shania used the power of veto,
I don't know why anyone has daylight savings time at this point, but.
In my head being like, I don't know if I can do this, and to separate your emotions in your game in here, like in a situation.
I love like government's like so incompetent to the point where they can't even agree to get rid of daylight savings time though. Yeah, we talked about what if Ty walked out.
Well, you did ultimately beat Ty in one of the rounds here at the end, but I mean you did a great job at those competitions, and I know that there were a lot of people that were really hoping that a woman would pull this out. I mean, you guys had a big advantage.
Oh, by the way, I did love that too. That like literally in Claudia's like final speech is that we talked about wanting a strong woman to win the game, or whatever. It's like you literally voted out all the other women. Like you're part of the reason why the other women aren't there.
We were very proud to have that many women standing there. What was it? Like our final 7 with 5 of us?
I think maybe final 8 was 6 of you.
Yeah. So like that was such a.
No, it's final
game.
5.
I didn't know it happened.
Or final 7, 5.
Things you have to adapt in this game.
His Hope
and
was 8th,
things are always
right?
changing, and there's so many like relationships, behaviors, and different things. And I would have loved to see it all work out, but you know, he saved himself week after week, and we had to start looking at each other, and it just got messy from there. But sad.
Well, it was good talking to you, Claudia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Daniel.
Alright, Daniels.
How's it going?
It's fantastic. I mean, a little bit fantastic. We're a little bit upset right now. Also, the robbery, the steal. I mean, I'm great. I'm having an amazing time.
Did you know that they weren't taking you?
Yes, they Brittany Haynes me yesterday. They pulled me aside in the room, told me we are at final 2, and I tried to stop. I tried no tears. We tried that for once this season, and I did everything in my power from last night to this morning. Pulled them aside, counted numbers, saying stuff, singing songs about making the wrong decision. I tried everything, but the Haynes happened. I got the
Hilarious. The last 2 killers. Well, I mean, I guess if we're talking about the Kevin.
All these people are going to take me to the end, and just the way the perception of that in the house, and like the way the comps were going, and knowing who was fighting for who in the jury, and the way some people left the house, I seemed like the person who didn't have people in the jury fighting for them, and also I didn't have the comp wins, and it just seemed like I would be the one to beat if you wanted to win, at least in my opinion, even though I knew I was going to go out there and sell it to the jury otherwise.
Did you hear from the jury at all? Do you know how you would have done if you had made it?
I have briefly talked to the jury, and I don't know what the numbers would have been, but I'm hearing that it was close to unanimous or just an overwhelming amount of votes that would have gone for me. I would have won either way. So a little bit pain in the gut.
Even Kuzi, because Kuzi, we were a little.
I don't know how much I fully buy that, right? Like, I do think Daniel would have beaten Claudia for sure. Like, when just looking at the votes, like, it's there. Because, like, against, like, with Daniel and Claudia, in that position, I do think he gets all of the crown. I think he even gets Kuzi in that position, considering Kuzi's very anti-Claudia. That's already 4 votes. He literally only needs 1, and Dan Zabo was very pro both Ty and Daniel, to where, like, obviously if it's not Ty at the end, then I think it's a lock. So, like, already that's 5 votes. He already wins there. And, like, even then, Renee was also pro Daniel. To where supposedly Renee was fighting for him in the jury roundtable. So, yeah, I think Daniel handily beats Claudia. But against Ty, I do think that's, like, a bit tougher. Where, like, I don't know if I fully buy that. Like, against Ty, I mean, I guess we can run through the votes real quick, right? Like, Claudia, I think, votes Ty. Anika votes Daniel. Renee could go either way. For the sake of this, let's say Daniel. But I think she could definitely vote Ty. Shania, I think, would vote Ty, based on how she talked when she left, at least. Kuzi would vote Ty. 8th place was Hope. Hope would vote Daniel. Santino would vote Ty. Jonathan would vote Daniel. And it comes down to Dan in that situation, where I think he would probably go Ty. So that'll be 5-4. But that's even under the assumption that Renee is pro Daniel, which that's not even necessarily the case. So yeah, I think Ty probably beats Daniel, but I don't think that's still not secured, obviously. I think what do you like? The thing is, yeah. So it's like, to me, it's like, is he more of a Tim Dormer, or is he more of like a? I mean, actually, Kiefer's not even a good comparison in that position. But I don't know, is he like a Tim Dormer, where like, he's essentially like in this winning position had he only been able to win comps, or is he like right outside that? I don't know. I think I'm kind of still like hesitant on it, because like I think like when I think of like him versus Tim, it's like I think I'll probably go Tim right now. But like when I'm thinking of like the other people in the top 20, like Bruno is number 20, right? Like I don't know. I think Daniel might be better than Bruno. So Erica said she would play again. That's not that shocking. I mean, she was almost on the challenge, let alone BBCAN. So.
Well, tell me about part 2, because that's.
These comps are not as easy as they look. I'm a fan. I'm the one out here being like, well, why are they so bad at this? No. When you're on a damn spinning clock and you're trying to focus on 12 different answers and you're trying to count it.
I will say, like, I did kind of like that comp. In the way that I do think it was, like, a lot less physical than it could have been. I still think there's, like, a level of physicality, to where, like, obviously having to get the balls and everything, if you missed. And even then, like, making the shots themselves, but still. At least it wasn't, like, so overly, like, pro, like, a tie, like, easy tie win for that.
I'm a designer. I don't do math, especially quick math. And when you spin it on the clock, it was a hot mess. So that was a disaster. That's the second question.
He's a graphic designer, right?
The reason I'm out here, to be honest, I don't know if I would have won that.
Wouldn't you do math?
I think I did get 2
minor math, at least.
I got wrong. She got 1 wrong. Yeah. So I would have been out here.
Like, when I make thumbnails and stuff, I'm using math. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like you would use math to, like, figure out, like, where certain things should go, but whatever.
Can't blame anybody. It's the damn comps, Josh. I would have tied weeks ago. So,
But yeah, that's something I did hear before, though. That so Daniel supposedly wouldn't have won Final HOH anyway. To where, like, Claudia would have won. Like, he wouldn't have gotten as much right as Claudia anyway. So, like, really, it didn't matter then anyway, but...
So for me... Okay, so...
Favorite veto game ever?
Again, as a fan element of it, I don't necessarily think that comp wins is the reason to award someone the win. I don't think I fully got my answer from Ty as to
what would it
the
be?
social element of it, but being a player in the game with him, there was many times throughout the season, like, you know...
I don't think anything, like, super stands out.
Well,
This is just the final 3. This is the last one, is Daniel. Anika's came out early. I already listened to it.
When we got to that final 5, Ty was in the middle of 2 alliances, and all of us wanted to take him. So I couldn't dispute his social game at that point, because we have all gone for this man over and over and over again.
It's not social game, though.
Sending us and knowing that we went for
Of him just, like, falling into a position where he's in the middle.
to the point where we ended up trusting him again, and it didn't really make sense. So I was, like, sitting there, and I didn't fully trust him at some points. I was, like, telling my girl, like, oh, he's gonna use that veto on Claudia. And, like, I knew what he was doing, but we also still relied on him. So I think that at the end of the day, Ty did have a better social game than people were giving him credit for, and he was very honest in the way he was playing his game, even though sometimes it was like, calm the heck down, man, okay, cool it off. But he was very honest in the way he played, and I could respect the battle that he had, and I do see the social game that he played, and it was more full picture where I didn't really see that from Claudia in the beginning, and also in the end, she did kind of go against certain alliances that we did have, and I didn't get her full picture as much as I got his.
Tell me about trusting Ty at the final 5 because.
Yeah, I think that will be interesting. Like to see. I think Dan's is more interesting than Jonathan's. Because I think Jonathan is one that like I kind of know where his head was at. But what I would like to know is like Dan Zabo. I guess actually everyone else I feel like I have a decent grasp on what they were thinking. Maybe Kuzi by the end of it. To see how, like if she was willing to vote for Daniel. Which, like, according to Daniel, he says that she was. And, like, to be fair, like, she did look disappointed when Daniel came out. So, like, it would not be that shocking if she had turned around by that point. But, like, it would be interesting to hear from her.
Nika leaves him off the block, which, you know, for her, it's like, you know...
Best player of the season, I think it's Daniel.
Your life is on the line. How much did you fight against that?
So, for me, at that point, I thought about it for split seconds.
Fuck me, it's 2:30 in the morning. Maybe I won't record this tonight. It's really late, dude.
So, and I was as well. So, at this point, I knew it was a risk.
I mean, the thing is, like, I know how the Crown was voting, though. Like, Jonathan and Hope were 100% voting for Daniel if he got to the end. Like, I have no doubt in that. And Anika was also, obviously. It's like, again, Kuzi's the one that's like, I don't know. But I have no doubt that Jonathan and Hope were going to vote Daniel above Ty and Claudia. But obviously vote Ty above Claudia.
I was on that block, and I did have to fight for my damn life to be the one to stay. But for a moment, I did truly think that, you know, Ty would never look at me.
Like, even in the, and, like, also, like, I feel like another thing that's, like, even more secure is that, like, there were EW interviews, or not EW, ET Canada, interviews with the jurors, and, like, during it, like, Hope was, like, just so pro Daniel. He was just, like, openly saying that he's waiting to vote for Daniel and everything. So again, I have a good sense of where Hope and Jonathan. Yeah, Santina is a bit more interesting, but like I have a good sense that Santina would have voted for Ty no matter what, based on like how she was talking about. Where like in that same interview with Hope, like she was saying that she wants to vote for a person who fought the hardest, and like that very much screamed out to me. Okay, she's talking about Ty. And also, that's another thing. Also, Kevin Jacobs in the RGP thing, I listened to the first like 5 minutes of it. He did mention that the jury seemed to be pro Ty when he left, and I think like Santina is like a major aspect of that. So I assume Santina was pro Ty. But yeah, I think Santina, Kuzi, and Dan Zabo are probably all pro Ty, like actively pro Ty against anybody. Again, Shania and Renee are a bit more interesting to me in terms of like who were like Daniel or Ty. Which one were they like more of a priority? I kind of think they were Ty. Well, I think like Shania, I think was Ty. Renee, I could see going either way. But
helped me get him back on that page because I did show him loyalty multiple times throughout the season. But did I trust him? Absolutely not. Did I know that was going to happen? Absolutely. But did I have
which is this?
Me over Renee?
Is this Final? Okay, this is Final 5. Yeah.
Multiple times throughout the season. But did I trust him? Absolutely not. Did I know that was going to happen? Absolutely. But did I have faith that I would win a competition for once? Yes. Should I have? Absolutely not.
Well, as I assume you know, we did not have live feeds for the season. So
yeah,
can you tell us?
Did they know? I don't think they did, right? Until now. Because I'm pretty sure like he mentions that we're on the live feeds in one of the digital dailies.
You feel like was like an integral part of your game that we might not have seen this season?
Oh my. Okay. Well, I didn't know there was some feeds. I didn't know there was no live feeds completely. I think I did genuinely show a lot of what was integral in my integral. Child, again, not math, not English.
So they were told. Okay, so is that what they were told then? That there's going to be some feeds, but not full feeds. So that's interesting. Then.
Was the social strategy?
How the fuck am I still alive, by the way?
You know, a lot of my allies were bigger targets, and I made sure I was always going to be bunkered by somebody. But again, my allies kept getting targeted, kept going home. So for me, it was setting up. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was setting up those other relationships outside of my alliances, but being able to still have the people, like people saw who I was working with, but still trusted me to work with their other alliances. And I think it all came down from earlier on in the game, we made some decisions where certain people had to go, and, you know, me being able to cut somebody.
Is he implying Zach? He didn't want Zach to go.
I was able to keep
but whatever.
Picture that people were like, you know, I do look like I work with these people. But you've seen me willing to cut people I'm very close to in this game before, and I would just sell that image to them over and over and over again. So it was always just selling people the picture of, like, I've done this, and I'll do it for you, and them trusting me from that. I don't know how.
My BBCAN11 review is actually my longest BBCAN review by a lot. It's not short at all.
Well, tell me about your allies. Who do you think, like, do you think it'll be okay with Kuzi? Do you like Anika? What are the relationships going to look like? What are your plans?
Anika, my good sister, 88, yes, Betty.
How's this still going on, by the way? There's only like a minute left.
But, no offense, Saskatoon, but that's my girl forever for life, bestie. Me and Kuzi, I love Kuzi, and that was like something that was actually something very hard for me in the game, because Kuzi was...
Yeah, this point it's definitely dragging on.
I kept going. I knew I would never win against a Kuzi at the end of the game, and I wasn't necessarily targeting Kuzi, but the wave, and I don't know how much you guys saw, there was no feeds, but I think me, in setting up avenues for me to move forward in the game, and then Kuzi getting into the position that she was in, and I don't know, catching wind of it, but she was also doing the same things as well, but then she was the one in the position, which was just such a bigger threat, you know what I mean? So, I think the game got to our relationship at the end, we had that little blowout, but it was, I don't know how it played out. I heard there's some stuff in the jury round table and stuff like that, but for me, I generally, you know, do love and respect Kuzi, and I would have loved, and in my alliances, that was somebody that I did want to see at the end, I just knew I wouldn't be able to beat her, so I had avenues to get her out later on, but not me. But if she made it to the end, it would be fine, but I didn't know how I was setting it up, so other people would do it.
All right, well, thank you so much, Daniel. It was very fun watching you. I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. It was amazing to play, and I loved every minute of it.
All right, there we go. So that's it. I feel like, yeah, that didn't change anything. Like I feel like nothing changed, in my opinions, of any of these people through that interview. Yeah, I feel like Yeah, my opinions are exactly the same. So I think I'm probably just gonna keep the list the same. So, I think that'll be it for tonight. It's already fucking 2:40 almost. I didn't even want to stay up this late, so whatever. So yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. Independent Traders AU. I mean, like BBCAN 12, like, yeah, they're definitely not doing a returnee season at this point. I think they'll be lucky if they're like, I think just in general, Big Brother returnee seasons are not super likely. Like, even if you're like, the thing is, like, returning seasons for Big Brother just simply don't do well ratings wise. So I think to do one, you have to be secure in like the ratings of the show, to which I don't think BB Can is secure enough to do that. Getting paid at 3 a.m. So okay, well, good for you. But yeah. So I'll be back on Sunday. My BB Can review will be up by then. It's gonna be like 2.5 hours. So yay for that. Yeah. Anything else happening between now and then? I don't think so, right? I think most things are done, right? In terms of like stuff that's actually going on the next few days. Yeah, not too much to talk about, but either way, we'll talk about it then. All-Star Battle, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Probably not. But I might, like, legitimately, I might actually watch it soon, though. Like, actually try to watch it. Because I don't have anything I need to watch right now. I finished, like, everything I started. So, yeah, maybe I will watch it. But don't know if it'll be my next stream, though, because I'm just going to be busy in general in between that time. But maybe, like, sometime next week. But anyway. So, yeah. See you guys on Sunday. We'll play Life is Strange 2. So, that'll be something. But, yeah. See you guys then.